Let's do this.
So I have started recording. I'm going to do my little YouTube intro. It's really cringe. I'm really sorry.
I'm like,
yeah, no, honestly.
are you sure you need to do this one, brother?
It's one of those ones where, like, if I don't do it, it feels wrong, but when I do it, it also feels incredibly
It's like when you get rated and you're like, sorry, before we go into this, there's this girl I've met through streaming, this girl, Brooke, she's brand new to the game and stuff like that, and I raided into her with 90 people, and she had like 30 in there already, and me and her just clicked like that, like house on fire.
Yeah.
And I went in her stream the other day and just was like typing saying, oh, hey, how you doing? And she's going like this, and I was like... like she could see me, like, so she's waving like hi Denz, because I was streaming at the same time and I'm just sitting on stream like this. And I literally had to type to her being like, I've literally just fucking waved at you and I genuinely can't see you.
I love that.
But yeah, I will let you go.
Cool.
I'll mute myself because I'll be like.
And also don't feel any like stress or like pressure to like moderate yourself, or like, you know, like besides like, you know, the basic TOS stuff, like don't be like, oh yeah, by the way, also like I'm a massive Nazi or something, you know, like.
Listen, I was like, I'm a fat gay man. I think the furthest thing I'm away from is being a fucking Nazi.
I
know it's your thing to say, like, but yeah, it's one of those things that you have to be like, listen, please, if you are, just don't tell anyone.
But also like, what I mean is, like, say if I ask you a question about like your favorite Warframe or something, you know, don't be like, Valkyr, and then just like clam up, like, you know, you feel free to just throw Warframes at me, man.
Yeah, I've got so much shit to talk about. Don't worry. I could talk. I could speak to so basically, I don't know if I told you this last night. I was in a nightclub in Berlin. I was in the same club for 14 hours at this point, and my friends came back and found me, and I was speaking to a speaker. Because I thought this was somebody I'd been speaking to all night. I obviously wasn't Compass Mentis, but like I was like this, like, so how have you been all night? Have you been chatting? So like, Dean, you were just speaking to a wall. I was like, oh, okay.
That's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, if you go, Chief, on you go.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say hi to YouTube.
I'm gonna do it. Do it. You could always voice note over after and be like, this is the fact when we were trying to speak about this, but we literally just kept looking at each other and laughing. And we're like, I swear, this is totally normal.
Okay. Cool. I'm so glad I'm recording this. It's gonna make such a good intro.
Oh, right. Just don't look at me. You got me going now, I told you. Right, wait, let me just...
Hello, Scholar.
Right, okay, right. I'm gonna mute myself.
Hello, scholars. Welcome to Warframe Academy Legends. Today, we are here with the amazing Denz. How are you doing today, Denz? You are not unmuted.
Wait, shit, sorry. I've been laughing for about 5 minutes straight just to try to get into this intro, and I was like, I'm going to have to mute myself because I've been like, I've actually got tears coming down my face, like, it's just been looking at each other like, and just laughing. So yeah, no, I'm really well, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm amazing, thank you. I've had a very, very busy day editing, and now we're here having a little chat about Warframe and content creation and stuff.
Yes, indeed.
So, for those who may not know you, please introduce yourself to the people at home.
So I'm a 32-year-old man. I'm from the lovely place of Scotland, and yeah, I've been an on and off Warframe streamer for about 11. Not a streamer, sorry, player for about 11 years. I used to only play Steel Path survivals and sit with Speed Nova, a Necros, a Cora, and just sit there for 10 to 11 hours. So I've got hundreds of hours in the game, but I have no progress. I'm now currently at MR28, getting ready for MR30 so I can bless my beautiful community and the wider Warframe community in general. But yeah, I've literally just been back playing since late February,
Yeah.
and I went from Mastery 12 to 28 in that time.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty much grinding. I'm pretty much playing sometimes 10 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid burnout, but I think I am doing quite well at that with... I do a lot of cascades, basically. That's my kind of comfort place. So I've been trying to swapping my frames around all the time.
Yeah.
I've been trying to level cap on every frame. I've done 30 just now, I think.
Wow.
So yeah, I've just trying to like play the game, enjoy hanging out, meeting new people, and everything. So yeah, it's been wild. It's been some incredibly nutty journey that I never expected, never knew was going to come, never thought it was going to happen to me. It's just blowing up, and it's I just, for a game that I've known and had an account for 11 years, I've never been this addicted to it,
Yeah.
and like the kindest way possible. It's just taken me in, and I don't even know if it's the game. The game's great. There's a lot to do in the game, but I think it's the people. Like the people that come into my stream, the people that I've met, like yourself, Coach, all these wonderful people across the globe, right? Coming from a background of World of Warcraft where it's all region locked. Everyone is kind of within your region. This game's a game where I'm speaking to people from the Philippines.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's in my channel every day called Milan. He's one of my community VIPs now because I literally started crying about him the other day. Like this, we were just having a heart to heart. I have a lot of heart to hearts on stream. This has been, I'm said to you yesterday, this place is where I'm my most authentic self. I'm totally waffling, by the way.
That's cool, honestly. We're for it.
And we were just speaking, and my chats went from nothing to silly numbers, and every time he's there, I'm just like, "Oh, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm here with my coffee by my side," and it's like I came to the short thing in my head where I'm like, this person's at the other side of the world, but they're sitting here watching me play games with a coffee by their side, and I know that every time I'll ask, and I know what the answer is going to be, and it just got me really emotional. That like I'm getting emotional now speaking about it because it's so mental to me. That somebody across the globe would want to watch me play games, and I did maybe mention this to you yesterday about imposter syndrome and things like that, and I still sometimes don't get it. Like I don't understand how my little stream that was just me and 2-3 other people is now averaging, like I don't want a number drop and stuff like that, but it's averaging for Warframe quite high.
Yeah.
And like I don't get it. Like sometimes I just feel like, how has this happened to me, you know?
Yeah.
How have I ended up in this situation? And it's been really hard to kind of deal with at times, and like I don't think people realize that there's a person, like not realize that there's a person behind the screen. Like there is always a person behind the screen, like that's totally fine. But like just that it can be so intense at the same time, like also just playing a game with your friends, but then also having however much people sitting there watching you and chatting away, and you're trying to integrate and all this. It's genuinely been the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I count my blessings for it every single day. But yeah, I think it totally just went tenfold off what the conversation topic of question was there. But that's just me. I will waffle until somebody says, "Dean, shut up."
No, that's all right.
Like honestly,
it's right. I'm picking things out, and I'm like, okay, I'll respond to that, and I'll respond to that, and then I'll.
Yeah.
Like about like the VIP thing, I have a member of my community who will definitely be commenting on this video called Tire Hell, and they have been commenting on my videos since like, I think 2022 when I first did like my first ever Warframe video ever. And like, dude, that person is an absolute like star of the community. They comment on every video. They're always the nicest, most supportive person. They watch me on Twitch. I've seen them in other people's chats because they're like, "Oh, Chili, I'm here because you recommended this person in one of your videos."
Yeah.
And I'm like, it is emotional to feel like you've had that profound of an impact on another human being.
It's even like in general, like I go in people's chats that I've never met before.
Yeah.
but people I know from my stream are in there, and then they're like, "Oh, hey Denz, hey Denz, hey Denz, hey Denz," and I'm like, it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like it's wild. Like even like some of the really big streamers, the people who've been at Warframe for years and stuff,
Yeah.
have welcomed me with open arms, looked after me, supported me, pushed me, and everything like that. And it's genuinely been mind-boggling. Like I try and lurk in everyone's streams as much as I can.
Yeah.
I had a dog shit PC before I started streaming. I had like an i8 600K, with a 3060 Ti Super, and I was at one point I didn't even know, like, so I don't know how to work OBS. I'm like la la la, like I've had help with all that kind of stuff from one of my friends, Aiden, and then I got a new PC. A whole new graphics, not a new graphics card. Everything's new but my graphics card, basically.
Yeah.
And now I have about, it's like sometimes I try and refresh my alerts in everyone's streams. I've got like Alpine up, and then I've got like Kath up, and I've got this person up and this person up, and I'm like, hi, and everyone's like, Dean, you're streaming, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just here supporting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, even like there's this one content creator, I like streamer called Maria.
Yeah.
I think it's Maria Rimble. I could be totally wrong there, and she'll beat me up for this, and she'll probably hydrate me to death tomorrow. Where she raided me one day when I just started partner pushing, and she was just like, "You look parched," and just kept hydrating me. So every day that she streams, we stream very similar times. I think she's like 2 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
And I will sit with her chat window open, right? Her stream is on this monitor, my Warframe's usually over here. And I sit and have her cool down for her hydrate up, and I just go hydrate, hydrate, hydrate all day. And she does it to me, and it's just like, then she'll come into my chat. She'll like, "You look parched," and just keep hydrating, and she'll just lurk and hydrate me and hydrate me and hydrate me and hydrate me. And it's like we only know each other through this game, and it's like we keep saying, "Let's cascade together, let's cascade together," and we haven't been able to yet. And that, even that kind of relationship with somebody that you don't know through a raid, like. I've never been able to raid her, and I hate it. Like even today I was like, "Oh, I'll raid out to you," but then obviously one thing leads to another, and you're sitting there with umpteen viewers, and I'm like, "Oh, it would just feel a bit weird to finish now."
Yeah.
Hence why I was 4 hours late.
No, it's genuinely not an issue.
In the words of Gandalf, though, a wizard is never late, or is he early? He arrives precisely when he means to.
Exactly. And like at the end of the day, like I'm super flexible for time anyway, and like, you know, I specifically record on Mondays because it's my set day off from like my actual job.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of two, but the other one is spent doing martial arts. So I'm like,
Oh, what kind of martial arts do you do? Sorry, I'm really bad for this.
so like Monday is like my YouTube day.
Okay.
But on Fridays I do it's a martial art called HEMA, or Historical European Martial Arts.
Okay.
It's
because when you said HEMA, all I thought about was the Coda HEMA, the weapon.
Yes.
So, and I was like, I run that on Goss with Worthy Commandery and Energized Munitions. I think it's a brilliant weapon.
No, it's a really unorthodox martial art, because it actually goes back to the 17th century. It's a longsword fighting.
Shut up.
I do 1 day a week doing longsword fighting for like 4 hours in like full suits,
No way.
in like suits of armor, and like we kick the shit out of each other.
Fuck off.
No, I genuinely.
Where can I find one?
I mean, there's like loads of like HEMA societies in the United Kingdom, but like I'm gonna get my own sword and I'm gonna put it up here so that like it's on stream, because like, I'm currently using like the swords that they have there.
You're like a higher sword kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane. Now I'm like, so I'm very like graphic in my head.
Yeah.
So I'm now just imagining you in this suit of armor with this big sword, like.
Yeah.
Like I would be terrible. I would be like.
and it's like a proper two-handed longsword. It's like 4 foot long. It's heavy as fuck. It's what I go to the gym to like help lift it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I literally the closest thing I've done to holding a sword was, obviously I'm from Scotland, so Braveheart, William Wallace, big thing here. Apart from the movie Braveheart, because you know that was an Australian man in it, which is very bizarre.
Oh yeah, Mel Gibson, yeah.
Yes, an Australian man playing a ginger Scottish man. I know, very bizarre, believe me. So basically, we had to do like it was like there's an area in the city that I live in with this big street, and there was all these various schools around where I am
Yeah.
had to do like a show of William Wallace.
Yeah.
So every year, because obviously look at me, I'm fucking the king of drama. I'm a bit of a drama queen myself, not going to lie. I played William Wallace. So can you imagine this man here in a kilt with a wooden sword?
Oh right.
But yeah, so that is the closest I've had to probably holding a proper sword.
Yeah.
But that does sound hella fun, I'm not going to lie.
It's a really good workout because like I really struggle to go to the gym because I find the gym really boring. I fucking hate cardio. I hate doing like bench presses and RDLs and stuff because I find it really boring.
Yeah.
But like when you're like swinging around like a 15-20 kilogram longsword and like, you know, like you're waving that shit around, like it's a genuinely like you get a like a proper exercise.
To be honest, if I picked up a 15 to 20 kilogram sword, I would go like this, and honestly, my back would be fucking disintegrated. I got back surgery at the age of 30 because I had a slip disc in my lower back. If I did that, I would be in hospital.
Yeah. Well,
it sounds like a good time, though. Like, honestly, like, I wish I could do it, but I don't think my delicate back would be able to cope with a 15 to 20 kilogram sword.
And like, so one of my patrons, Arkea,
Okay.
we're friends in real life, and we go to HEMA together, and we just kick the shit out of each other.
To be honest, that's healthy. That's a healthy friendship.
Yeah. It's like, genuinely, I love Arkea to pieces. He's like one of my best friends. And then once a week, we meet up outside of work, and we just hit each other with like, and it's like proper like we don't just like take turns bonking each, like, you know, you move, you dodge, you parry, you like there's like technique to it, and it's like I was talking to him at work the other day, and I was like, it's kind of really surreal that once a week we meet up and we just beat each other black and blue with long swords. You know.
Oh, I like what you got up to this weekend? I would just beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah. But like people will overhear us at work and they're like, "What are you on about?" Where like we meet up and beat the like, you know, like
beat each other with swords.
Yeah, and they're like, "You're insane," and it's like, no, it's genuinely really good exercise. It's entertaining as well, you know.
Oh, there's nothing better than beating your friends up. Like,
yeah.
obviously, like for fun, like not physically walking up and punching somebody in the face. That's pretty much frowned upon, and massively frowned upon. But yeah, as long as you both know that you're both getting into this and it's all safe, but not safe at the same time.
Yeah, it's like risk assessed safe.
Yeah. It's like when you go and do that abroad, and it's like, this was not risk assessed. Where is the risk assessed people here? I do not believe this is safe. Help me, please.
And it was really funny because I've only been doing HEMA now for like a month, but I have like 6 years of fencing before that.
Okay.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of all new to this sort of stuff. You're gonna have to teach me a few stances. And then I was going up against like the instructor who was like doing my day one. And I like I parried him and like kicked the fuck out of him, and he was like, "You are not new to this, my friend." And I'm like, I'm new to the longsword. I'm just not new to swords as a
swords
sport.
In general.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. So I've like, I don't know how that is. One of my friends, so back to World of Warcraft, I know this is like me, I'm like, roll. So one of my friends, Vic, she's like got horses, got like a really big TikTok page of the horse that she has, etc. and stuff. And basically she does longbow archery on a horse.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, she does that. But there's another really funny story about her. Like, so obviously we used to high push Mythic Plus, Mythic Raid.
Yeah.
She was one of our best healers, and she basically went into labour when we were killing the last boss.
Oh no!
Yeah. And she was like, "No, I need to finish." But yeah, no, she was amazing. I still speak to her. She's actually she's got her son, I don't really want to say his name, but he's now like 5, maybe 6, and we always check in. We speak to each other every so often. She used to pop in when I used to stream on TikTok, when I used to play World of Warcraft still. She pops into Twitch every now and then, but yeah, like she's getting married, I think this year and everything like that. And yeah, we like had never met in person, but we used to like sit in Discord, me, her, and a couple others. We used to watch Lord of the Rings because somebody we knew had never watched it. And we're like, "You're watching this extended cut, and you're not getting out of it." So we like made them all sit in Discord and watch it. It was brilliant.
So, not to take a hard turn, but
Oh no, don't be silly.
why like Warframe in particular for streaming? Like what makes you want to do Warframe for content?
So basically, I've got the mindset of if I'm playing a game, why not stream it?
Yeah.
So I just stream for fun. I've always just streamed. It's a bit of a release, you know, like you've had a shit day at work, you've had a busy day, shit weekend, whatever. You're feeling a bit lonely as well. I think I'll go and hang out with some friends online. So I'm like, why not just stream this? Why Warframe in particular? Somebody asked me to play it again, and I was like, do you know what? Fuck it, let's go. World of Warcraft wasn't really tickling the pickle, and League of Legends, need I say more?
Yeah.
I think I streamed League of Legends like twice, and I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to see this fat man and just absolute drama queen screaming and shouting at a computer. So when I got asked to play Warframe, I got hooked instantly again.
Yeah.
Did the story, did the missions. I'm still rank 3 on Deimos, don't ask me to go any higher. I got helmets and that's it. Everyone's like, you need invigoration. I'm like, excuse me, I will do a Void Cascade and spend 300 plat and buy that, because I am not spending any more time in that hovel.
That's exactly what I did, by the way. We spoke about it in the coaching review.
I knew you did, because I watched it, like, I remember I was speaking to you last night and I watched it again and I fell asleep and I was like this. And I was watching it in bed and I'm like, I know he said this and I'm going to say the exact same thing, but people are like, you have to do it, you have to do it. And I'm like, I don't have to do nothing. And like, we were in, like, I was in somebody's stream once, a guy from Australia called Kesson, and I just remember speaking to somebody and I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to buy it with plat. And they said, well, why do you even play Warframe then? And I'm like, because there's a lot in Warframe I enjoy, I just don't enjoy the meaningless like grind of mother tokens and trading them in to then get other tokens for scanning animals. No thanks, I'm not playing Park Ranger, I'm playing Warframe. So yeah, I know that's not a good mindset to have. Like, a lot of people will get a bit annoyed at that, I know.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? So people always say to me, because I buy a lot of things in Warframe with Platinum, like I bought Invigorations, I bought my Necromech back before they like fixed the grind for Necromechs and stuff. And people are like, oh, well, you know, like, fucking pay to progress, what's the point in playing Warframe? And I'm like, because I fucking enjoy it. Like, what do you mean?
Convenience. Yeah. Pay for convenience. I convened myself that I worked a 10-hour shift today at work. So credit card Prime is going to be used to make this go quicker.
Yeah, because it's like, you can enjoy a game, you can enjoy a series, and still acknowledge that like it has faults and that there are things that are just like, I hate to say, but I don't think you're a true fan of anything unless you can point out one thing you dislike about it.
Oh, I could go off for hours on what I used to hate about World of Warcraft. I could go off on what things I don't like about Warframe, but to be honest, the things that I loved about both of these games and love about Warframe, obviously, the few things I don't like, aka like every other thing, like Hex rank 5, Sancta Anatomica, whatever it is, that one rank 5. Everything else, apart from Fortuna, that's not done either because I had to get like some random item and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered going and mining that. But like everything else I do weekly. I do all my Descendia. I said, well, let's not lie. I do Descendia if there's a mod draw chance booster in there. So when I do Cascades, I can make more profit. Yeah. Like if I can get more Arcanes to maybe get more hot shots to give them away to anybody that needs them. Yeah, like. Yeah. I do, like, this is the thing with this game, sorry, I know this is a total tangent again, I am a total nightmare.
Please never apologise for tangents, you're okay.
With this game, there's so much ways to play it, and I know we're going to touch on this later on and stuff, but I think that the one thing with this game is, everyone can play this how they want.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't want to do a Cascade, don't do a Cascade. If you don't want to do Survival, don't do Survival. There's how much mission types that fit everyone.
Yeah.
There's enough space in this game for level cappers. There's enough space in here for short-term survival people. There's enough space in the game for people who just want to farm, people who just want to mine, people who want to sell to make platinum. There's people who there's something in this game for literally every single person. And the fact that there's 64 frames, I think that might be correct.
Yeah, 64 as of Foley. Yeah.
Yeah, where people can make any frame do pretty much anything when they use Helminth. Yeah. You can have Ureli nuke, which is wild when you use Temples of Zoo on her. You can make Neza nuke with Temple. You can also make a Slam Neza. You can make, well, this is Slam Neza right here if you didn't notice. But yeah, there's so much different and versatility in the game that even though you don't like some parts, there's still so much to love, and there's flaws. Oh, there's bugs. There's this, but the game is, I feel like it's more than a game.
Yeah.
I think the people you meet through, like, obviously this is coming from a streamer's point of view, so it might be totally different for somebody new coming into the game. But I think with the way streams are now, people can come in and ask all these streamers anything, and they will stop no matter what they're doing. Like me personally, I'll be like, oh, I'll even just pull up the wiki if I don't know the answer and be like, oh, here you go. And I'll be like, oh, there's also the Discord here if you want to ask anyone. Come in, pop in, ask any questions, and somebody will be able to help you. Do you know what I mean? Like, all these tools are so available to us now that it's just so easy to get like assistance, or just also to help anybody. Do you know, like?
Yeah. And like, dare I say, Warframe guide YouTubers are like, you know, there's like a billion of us now as well, and there's like, not even to like plug myself, because obviously I do the Warframe tutorials.
Yeah, of course.
Like, there's like Cool Kid, there's like MH Blackie, there's like Pupster.
I Flynn as well.
There's
loads of people like, putting out some.
Like,
yeah.
If you have any question about Warframe, you can just search that shit up in YouTube and get like 14 videos that were uploaded like less than 12 hours ago.
So on the fact of like YouTube uploads, I remember something, and I can't remember when it was, but it must have been going back like before level cap like it existed, but nobody could hit level cap, and it was these guys in Lua Survival, which was Void Survival, because that was the only thing that was available. And they were in there for 7 hours on like level 5,000 something.
Yeah.
And they were just beginning to struggle. And I think they had like a Banshee, a Trinity, a Frost, and 1 DPS. I can't remember if Mesa was out at this point. And they were like, oh, we need to extract. This was all on Twitch as well back then.
Yeah.
And the whole video was on YouTube. And as they were all walking, like this was when you had to use Frost globes to walk, so you'd like frost, so you could walk safely.
Yeah.
And they all disconnected.
No.
They lost everything. Yeah, they all lost everything.
Brutal.
Yeah, and it was all live as well. And it was like they all just disconnected at the same time, because the game couldn't cope with that back then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, the code could not cope with somebody sitting in a survival with all that loot for 7-8 hours back then, which is like the way the game's progressed over all these years, and still, in my opinion, stayed at the forefront of what they do. Like, it's wild. Like, it's the same with World of Warcraft. These games are still, in my opinion, a pioneer of what they do. There's no game, in my opinion, that does what Warframe does that I've experienced. Like, obviously, everyone's going to have different opinions. Everyone will.
Yeah.
But for me and how I play the game and how I enjoy it, nothing has done this game like this for me.
Yeah. It's like, I always say, and I'm actually writing a video about this subject. But,
Okay.
like Destiny 2 is like sunsetting, right? It's last update on the 9th of June, which is in 7 days as of recording. And like, people have compared Warframe and Destiny for the longest time. Like, since like Destiny, I don't get it. It's
so forced. It's so forced. It's online personas trying to one-up each other and say this game's better than your game. But it's same Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft. Final Fantasy versus Guild Wars. Any MMO versus any MMO. People are always going to like be like, this game's better. And like, do you know what? My heart goes out to anyone who plays Destiny.
Yeah.
Right? Sinking that much time into a game, like the amount of hours I've sunk into World of Warcraft, and one of the main reasons I walked away is, one, I don't really like the new expansion. They gutted everything. They changed too much for me. I had to remake my UIs, remake profiles, all this kind of shamaz. I know people maybe who've played this game might have different opinions, think it's great now. But like, every 6 months, all your progress would be wiped, basically. You would start again at 0.
Yeah.
Like, you would, like, and it's hard, you know, like, sometimes we were playing World of Warcraft for 14, 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, when I wasn't working, when I was younger, I was playing 17 hours a day, pushing for like top 500 world, playing multi-class and things like that, and it's all for 6 months. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but Destiny as well, like, it's the same kind of story. Like, people have built these characters up over, like, how long has Destiny 2 been even going? Like, 9, 10 years maybe?
Yeah, since 2015, I think, 2016.
Yeah, so 11 years.
Yeah.
And, like, a 10, 11 years. And, like, people have sunk thousands of hours into this, right?
Yeah.
And while I can't tell somebody, oh, I know how you're feeling, because I've never been through this with a game. I've never been as attached to a lot of people are with these games. And
Yeah.
it's hard to see that some of these people online really struggling just now.
Yeah.
Because something that people have built careers on this game, streaming it and playing it and all this kind of thing, and to see that just disappear and all these people online be like, "Ha, it's deserved. Warframe's better," etc. It's nobody needs that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's like, even though we don't like the game or we don't want, like, blah blah blah, there's no need for this forced hostility and like toxicity.
Yeah.
I've had people come in my chat and ask about that, like, how Warframe compares to Destiny. And I'm like, honestly, I've never played Destiny. I played Destiny 1.
Yeah.
And do you know what? In my opinion, I didn't enjoy it. And that's fine. Not every game is for every person in the world.
Yeah.
And that's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
I just didn't like how it was stuck into, like, a one-class system. Like, you had to level up and level up. It was... Do you know what I mean? To me,
Yeah.
but with Warframe, I can just jump between frames, which is something I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And this guy came in just trying to compare, like, oh, but it's not like Destiny, the guns are very different, etc. And I'm like, but they're not the same. They're not even the same type of game. Like, they're very similar, yes, but the gunplay's different. The flying around in our game's different. The grind in our game's different. Like, we have endless missions, they have raids. Like, everything about them, when you actually get down to the nitty gritty, is different.
Like, the
It's
only
just because they're
thing-
both set in space. Sorry,
Yeah.
on you go.
No, it's like the only thing they have in common is that they're sci-fi looter shooters, right?
Yeah.
And like in the video, in the script so far I've written, like, Destiny 2 shares more DNA with, like, because like if we're just saying, oh yeah, sci-fi looter shooters, they're like birds of a feather, right? Well, then Destiny 2 is exactly like Deep Rock Galactic then, and Payday 3, and any game where you shoot things and there's a slight sci-fi element to it, you know?
Yeah, and I think the whole kind of toxicity doesn't come from one side and it doesn't come from the other.
No.
I think it's a very small minority. Like, Rebecca came out and even said, like, listen, do you know what I mean? She went out and posted about it, and, like, as, like, the thing is, Destiny is Warframe's biggest competitor, and it has always been. It's just the silent, like, not the silent, it's the loud minority online that have got this opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone who's coming into Warframe from Destiny is going to be welcomed with open arms. I've got many people in my chat that have got 10, 11,000 hours in Destiny, and they've moved over. Like,
but also, like, they're not really competing, because, like, in my opinion, Warframe players and Destiny players aren't, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, if you want to play Warframe, you can play Warframe. If you want to play Destiny. Like, they're two very different games for very different moods and very different people. It's like, I was talking to Tinky in the upload this went up today. We're talking about streamers and how, like, in reality, small streamers aren't competing with big streamers, because if people are going to watch the big streamers, chances are they're only watching the big streamers, you know? Like, like me and you, we're not competing with, like, Queso or Jinxie or iShowSpeed, because, like, that's not even the same pond, you know?
No. And I think this is the thing, is that there's... People think there's a big gap between 100 views and 20 views, and there's not.
Yeah. Like...
Statistically, there is. But from what I showed you yesterday, I went from 3-4 to averaging, what, 20, like almost 25 times that in the space of 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Consistently. Like, I went from having 200 followers to I'm 9 short of 1,500 in 2.5 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I hit partner push once, and I said, you know what, let's try it. And I've hit it in like 40 days or something. It took me to hit. Which obviously you can only hit for 1 month, but then it took me about 10 days after that. Yeah. And that was with a week's holiday as well included, which I know obviously it's like, oh yeah, you were on holiday, blah blah blah. But like, do you know what I mean? Like that, there is signs that you taking a week off is going to affect your stream when you come back. And again, that wouldn't be possible without the support I've had from like all the people I need to probably get my scroll out and thank for everything they've done for me. The list is endless.
But like with the Warframe and Destiny thing, right? Pablo made like a really poignant tweet that I really agree with you. Pablo Alonso, like lead designer, he said like the gist. So he didn't say it in overt quotes, but like the gist of the tweet was basically saying to all the Destiny 2 players, like, stop telling Destiny 2 players, haha, your game's dead, now you have to come play Warframe, because like at the end of the day, that's just harmful to Warframe.
Yeah,
because like the tweet was talking about Heroes of the Storm and how when that game closed, people were just telling him
you would have to come to League.
Yeah, come League, you know, come Dota, and he was like, it looks well intentioned, it is well intentioned, but it's incredibly fucking annoying when the game that you love is gone and people are saying, well, just fucking put that commitment into another game. It's like you can't go back 8 years and uncommit all that time.
The thing is, it's also not dying. Like, they're sunlighting it, which is like, do you know what I mean? They're putting it on pause.
Yeah.
Essentially. But there's still going to be people playing that.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the thing. The game isn't going anywhere. Like,
no.
Like
that we know of just now, but we know from what's been said online that the developers weren't even aware of this until it got announced.
Yeah, like, because there were plans for future expansions, weren't there?
Yeah.
And like they've said, like, look, we're not going to have any new content in Destiny, but the content that is there is going to be playable by everyone.
Yeah, and they said they're making some changes that people have been asking for a while. So at the end of the day, like, their game has no future, and that's incredibly sad. But people aren't going to just jump off shift. Like, some people will. They maybe will lose quite a fair few people, but from that, they're not really. They're not just going to completely jump ship and be like, oh yeah, like, this isn't happening anymore. Do you know what I mean? They're going to stay loyal, like, and it's an incredibly sad situation. Like, imagine Warframe told us there's going to be no future updates. Like, do we think people would, like, say this happened to Warframe? Do you think people would be like, oh yeah, we're all jumping ship to Destiny? If it was the other situation, like the other way around, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think so.
No, me neither.
Like, I don't play for the updates. I play for the people I play with, the friends I play with, and the community I've built now. And do you know what I mean? Like, we play fashion shows, we do everything. Like, that's not just going to stop because the game's not getting any more updates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's...
And I think, like, that's what Pablo was, like, getting at when he said, like, you know, don't just tell people to play a different but similar game, because at the end of the day, it's not the game, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, okay, so, when you first got into Warframe, did it, like, take a while for you to click, or did you just sort of, like, get it and, like, hit the ground running?
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
Because when I first started playing, you could taxi to Steel Path.
Oh, right, okay.
So, I found out one thing that everybody needed was, in fact, a Speed Nova.
Yeah.
So, Speed Nova back then was negative strength.
Yeah.
So I used to just do that and just sit in missions for ages. I don't think I completed my star chart until about 2 years into the game.
Yeah.
Because I used to just do random missions and I'd be like, I don't like this one, I'm not going to do that one. Oh, I'm not doing Spy, I don't like that. But I was like, oh, Eidolons, I was like, I'm not getting that. Taking all that for 2,000 plat? I don't think so.
Yeah. Because
you used to be able to trade Steel Essence for like the majority of things in the game, so I built everything I had back then. Like, at one point I had like 30-40 million plastids and stuff like that just from sitting in missions for hours with a Kona Necros, a Speed Nova and some sort of damage.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do think the game is overly complicated at the start.
Yeah.
While they're making changes with like the teacher, which when I came back I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I was like, I know how to mod. Why am I doing this mission when it's like, pick up your sword, do this, and I'm like, I've done the tutorial.
Yeah.
I'm master rank 12. Like, what is going on here? But yeah, it can be very overwhelming, and I think like, so going back to like new players and things like that, right?
Yeah.
The issue that I have with like every kind of game is people just want to be strong quick.
Yeah.
People don't want to grind anymore, right? Like, I know I've spoken about World of Warcraft a few times. I hate leveling World of Warcraft. I used to pay people to level for me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, here's a million gold level of character for me. Like, I'd let them log on my account. It was people I knew.
Yeah.
But because we used to do big boosts and stuff like that, I had millions of gold. So I'm like, I can't stand that, and I would rush to endgame. Like, the mindset of a lot of players, and like I know this contradicts exactly what I do in World of Warcraft, well, did in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Play it out, take it slow.
Yeah.
Like, I know you and Coach touched on this as well. The star chart's a tutorial, a very long tutorial, right? Full of cool missions, full of cool storylines. But no one explains the difference between building for star chart and building for steel path.
Yeah, exactly.
You go from building for shields and health to building for shield gating, or you go for rolling guard to make yourself vulnerable. Your whole building style, everything changes, and I think that's what we touched on this as well about YouTube content. Like, there's so much content out there. There's so much amazing people putting out content like this. Like, don't go looking at level cap builds, because this is another issue. Like, I am a level capper. I've said this already. Don't go looking for level cap builds when you're just new into the game, because you have people being like, oh, I need arcane energize. I'm like, mate, you're master rank 5. There's no way in this world you need like arcane energize. Like, people, some of the content out there, albeit great for people like us with game knowledge, it can be very misleading for newer players. And I think there's one creator I found, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, and she does, I believe it's a she, and they do like videos for clearing base star chart and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, you're one forma build to clearing star chart with I think it was Volt was the one I saw, and it's like, it was such clear few minute videos, and it was great, really easy and accessible content. And it showed that like you don't actually need all these 7 like ways of defense, like like fast deflection, vigilant vigor, rolling guard. You don't need all this to complete anything. And like, there's so much information out there, but sometimes the information that's needed for newer players is a lot harder to find, because people want big numbers. Like, I'm sitting hitting damage cap sometimes on like Varuna or like Equinox and stuff. It's like, oh my god, I want to be that strong, and I'm like, this is 1,000 hours deep. Do you know what I mean? Like, this power is not going to come overnight. And like, I get regularly asked, how do I get strong? And I'm like, the best thing I say is like, play the game. You know, like, play the game. Like,
but also, so like,
sorry, on you go.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, like, as someone who does build videos, right?
Yep.
I cover Warframes all the time. I call them my Warframe highlights, and I cover like one Warframe, and then at the end of the video, I very quickly just run over 3 builds. I run over a beginner build, a mid-game build, and then like a super end-game build.
That to be honest, like, so I've obviously been speaking to you, and I'm looking to start doing content. Obviously with the situation that I'm in, and this is people try and say to me like, oh, can you give me a beginner build? And I'm like, yeah, like I can, because beginner builds are what people are going to need more than the builds that, like, I could show you my Discord with 50 builds that I've got of all level cap content. Right? And that build is not what you need. Like, you do not need the Magister Incarnate with a Riven on it to kill level 10 mobs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm also of the opinion that you don't need a Riven to do anything in the game. Like, every content in the game is dual without a Riven. But lo and behold, like John Bob on the internet saying, do you want to make your Torrid strong? You need this 30,000 plat Riven, otherwise it's rubbish. And it's like, people showcase builds with big numbers, and they don't show that this is expensive. Like, this is going to cost you a lot of time, a lot of patience,
or a lot of money,
and a lot of money. And one thing, like, what I like, so like, this is gonna, like, I know we're gonna go into hot takes, right? Do you know what my hot take is, right? Like, one of them, prime sets are far too cheap.
That's
and
fair.
Rivens are far too expensive.
I get that, actually.
Like, there is no world where something is worth, if you put this into money, right, where a Riven is worth £500. 20,000 plat is about £500, right? nothing is worth, like, fair enough, you can make all this in game. Making 20k plat is not going to be easy,
Yeah, exactly.
right? To then spend it on a Riven that you're going to use on one weapon it's bonkers. Like I was first started playing when prime sets were what 800-900 plat minimum,
Yeah.
and my one thing is, why did they become so cheap? Like Protea that's now vaulted, why is it still at 30 plat?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like because there's so much people playing the game now, which is a great thing, by the way, it's not bad,
Yeah.
but the market is saturated.
And I have an opinion on that actually. Specifically,
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Specifically because, and I think like the reason the market is incredibly oversaturated with like prime sets, right? Because first thing I want to say is that like a prime set being incredibly cheap, it kind of like it guides players in the wrong direction. It guides new players in the wrong direction because they think,
Yeah.
well, if prime sets are this accessible, then I should only really be using prime warframes, and it's like. No,
Yeah.
because like then you'll get to like Daggeth or like Citrine or like a Warframe that doesn't have Prime yet, and you'll go, I'm not even going to play it. I'm not going to bother playing it until it's got
Yeah.
Prime, right? But like, I think most new players are way too worried about farming platinum and getting like a Verglass Riven or a Torrid Riven.
That is so true. Like
and
the
it's-
amount of people like I've played the game 2 weeks. How can I get plat?
Yeah,
Like,
brother, don't
babe.
worry about it.
Yeah.
It's time.
You are not going to get plat reliably for another at least 200 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, can you give me a fast platforming method for a Mastery 5?
Like
like-
there is no fast plat method.
Well, we know there is.
What do you mean, like?
It's called this right here. It's called a back card. That's your fast method to 4,600
Well,
plat
yes.
there, gentlemen.
Well, it's a fast method that takes 40 hours a week out of my life, but yeah.
Well, it could be 40 hours. Like, the thing is, you could also then spend 40 hours farming in Warframe
Yeah.
and still not have 4,600 plat. So, like, at the end of the day, you're saving yourself a second job.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, like, that is one of the things, like, because I covered it in my Noob Traps episode, it was like, you know, like, when should you worry about trading in Warframe? And it's like, honestly, not until you're in dire straits. Like, you can get corrupted mods from Deimos vaults. You can get
Which people don't use the tools available. Like, there's the
Yeah.
wiki and things like that that tells you how to get all these. But also, people don't know where Hobble Dragon's keys are. People, like, there's a lot of things like, oh yeah, you found this vault, but you need this specific key, and they're like, where do I get this key?
Yeah.
Is it like Warframe is so community driven? The fact that the game doesn't really tell you anything.
Yeah.
It's all find out yourself, or you go online and you find out from a wiki, you find out from somebody online telling you. Or you look at a video, and that's great. It's amazing. But in my opinion, there needs to be a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, maybe like a tutorial into Hobble Dragon keys, or like, oh, this is how you get this. I know it's corrupted Dragon keys, but I'm just saying Hobble because it's the one in my head. I'm playing Titania all the time now,
Yeah.
and like, I think Warframe. This is probably one of my biggest issues, is that there's a big lack of teaching players.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, in my opinion, there should be an easier way to track where it's good to farm mats. I know you can pull up an extractor, but then that's pulling up a different menu to pull that to go this. Why not just have, like, on top of the planet, like, little bars that say, oh, here you can farm this mat, here you can farm this. Like, there's so much little tweaks that I wish they would do.
Yeah.
But I also do think it's great that people in the community have actively went and supplied this information, and again, every streamer who goes out of their way to help people, or the people in their communities, that they'll be like, oh hi, can anyone help me with this? And somebody's like, yeah, I'm free just now, like, I'll give you a hand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's such a helpful community that I think that is probably one of the biggest saving graces of this game, because there is no tutorials for a lot of the stuff that goes on here.
And it's really weird because I feel like a lot of the tutorials that are out there, especially for like builds, right? New players, what they'll do, and like, I'm going to bring this full circle to like what we were just talking about, but it's like a new player will watch a build, they'll find a Warframe they like, or they think they'll like, they buy it with plat, they watch a build guide for it, they see that they need a 60/60 mod for this weapon they don't have yet, they buy the mod, they buy a 60/60 mod, or like you know, they'll buy the weapon, they'll buy like the full suite of mods for it with real money, like with RMT like platinum.
Yeah.
and then they'll go, well, I have it all now, and the game hasn't been made any easier because I'm still on fucking Neptune.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is, like, I don't know what could fix it. I genuinely don't. I think it's a problem with all games, and it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Do you know what I mean? It's not like something wild. Like I don't know what could fix it, but people are always going to chase power no matter what.
Yeah.
People are always going to be like, oh, what? Like, whenever do you know what? I've gave away prime sets to people that come in and just say I'm a new player, and I say, what kind of, like, so how far into the game? How much have you played? What kind of playstyle do you want? And they say, oh wait, what? There's loads of different playstyles. I said, well, you have gun platforms, you have melees, you have nuke frames, you have tank frames, you have support frames. What to you stands out the most?
Yeah.
And I'll always either like try and help them as much as I can. Like I'll take them through maybe like the Valk missions to get Valk, or if it's like something that like I've got like loads of, like say like a Protea, a Gaia set or something that they want to give a go. I'm like, yeah, here you go. Do you know what I mean? Have a go at this, and then I'll go and help them get the mats and things. But it's the same with like Sevagoth Nuke. Sevagoth Nuke, you need augments that you can only get from a specific like faction.
Yeah.
So a syndicate, sorry. So then without all that, you can't nuke. So then they're like, oh, well, I watched this video online that said this frame nukes, but I can't do it. Why is that? And it's like, there's so much information there, and people just think, oh, this person on YouTube said this frame gets 700 kills a minute. And it's like, yeah, but this person has got thousands of hours in the game.
Yeah, they know how to do it.
Yeah, like, even like so one, like, I know we're going on to builds and stuff now still.
Yeah.
So even the builds that I share, right? The builds that I share are builds that I've crafted myself. I've taken inspiration from friends. Like, I shout out all my friends in the Discord. So like, one of my really good friends, Will Cola, genuinely one of the best cascaders I've ever met in my life. I don't know if you know who he is. Yeah. He's unreal. He says bud a lot though, and then somebody told me he was from Canada, and I think it was him, and I was like, oh, how you doing, Mr. Canada? And he was like, I'm from America. And I was like, oh. But he's got like a Neza build, and he got a Varuna build. The Varuna build is the one I run, minus some comfort changes that I did myself. But he explained, like, I asked him like, oh, how does this work? And I just remember popping into stream, seeing him play Varuna, and being like, wait, I want to play that frame. How are you playing this at level cap? And he's just like one tap dead. And I'm like, how are you so good at this game?
Yeah.
And like, the builds I play, the builds he plays, are not going to be builds that John down the road likes, because we've got not skill, not anything like that. We've got particular play styles. Even though it's a melee frame, I play my Varuna different than my friend Jack does.
Yeah.
So it's like, what works for me doesn't work for him. What works for me doesn't work for one of my mods, Illyria. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's playstyle is different, and the way that everyone uses to survive is going to be different. So it's like, yeah, you've got this build of some guy on the internet, but that might not work to how you play. Like, which is the big thing that maybe people need to realize a lot, that just because this build does 200 million damage doesn't mean that it's going to play how you want it to. With, like, just because you've got all the mods, it's not going to work the same for you because you think it should, kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's like why when I do like an episode of Warframe highlights, the builds are like such a minor part of the video. In fact, when I do like, I'll do like a beginner build, except the beginner build is like redirection, vitality, intensify, like augur reach. It's like, it's all additive mods rather than like mods that fundamentally change how Warframe plays, because it's like, I don't think players are even build crafting until they get like their Archon mods and their corrupted mods and their like prime sets and stuff, like the prime mod sets, because it's like, you know, like realistically, most builds in the early game are just, oh, I can either prioritize making my strength 160 or my reach like 140 or so, and it's like, you know, fucking, like, it's not really a decision, is it? You know? Yeah.
Well, so there's this guy that came into my stream a few weeks ago called Ian, Ona Lisos. Yeah. And we did a level cap together, and he was like, oh, your next build's terrible, look at mine. He's played for years, right? Yeah. And he doesn't have he's like, I don't need a max prime flow. And I'm like, what do you... He's got it at rank 5. He's got it at rank 5. right? And he's got all his other mods at like 6, 7, 8, and I'm like, Ian, stop showing me these things on your screen because I am getting absolutely. I'm like, this is rage bait, and I was like, I don't even know what to say to you anymore. Like, at this point, I'm pretty sure you're just trolling me. But he's like, I just don't have the endo, and I'm like, you've played for 14 years, Ian. What have you been doing?
Yeah. Play arbitrations for like 4 hours. You'll get enough endo.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, this is like we're saying, right, there's people that have played this game for loads of years. Like, I've got other people in my chat that are like, I'm Master Rank 27, I still have no fucking idea what I'm doing, and I'm like, do you know what, that's totally fucking fine. Like, but you're enjoying playing the game, and like, that's all that matters. It doesn't take, like, knowledge of level caps, doesn't take knowledge of building to enjoy the game. Play the game, and like, you can pretty much clear everything with like the Mark 1 Bratton if you really want to.
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm an LR4, right?
Oh god, I'm jealous.
So I'm LR4 and I have 3k hours in Warframe, and I'm still like playing Warframe Duel, and where like you have to like guess like the ability from the icon and stuff, and I'll see an icon and I'm like, fuck it, I don't know.
But the thing is in this as well, right? You could be like LR6 and still have no fucking idea what the game's about.
Yeah.
Because like, you can grind mastery, yeah, fair enough, but you still don't know, like, have to know how to build.
Yeah. And like, I think it says a lot about me as a player, because I was doing Warframe Duel 1 week, and the featured like the ability you had to guess was Nourish, and I saw the icon and I went, ah, that one, I know that one, because I was like, I put you on every fucking build. Like...
Mate, can we speak about how fucking hard the Grendel missions are for just anybody?
Oh,
like,
dude, the fucking Grendel beacons suck. No mods, no fun, no dick, no balls. Like...
No, but the thing is, right? They tell you that it's level 20 to 25. Is it fuck?
Yeah.
You're telling me that like my frame can hit for what? Like my gun hits for 12 damage. I've got no energy. Cheat code. Because your arcanes still work.
Yeah.
No-go. Every time. No-go hits with no mods 6, 7 million, and you're just like jumping on like, ha 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 ha. Dead.
Well,
like, camp in a corner.
Well, I grinded out my Grendel before Noko was even a thing. I think I grinded out my Grendel actually when... Oh my god, who was the latest Warframe? Citrine. Right?
Oh yeah, the Jimmy C.
And so I'm in there with my Archiplasma and I'm like, it's level 20 to 25, fuck it, I'll just take my fucking... I'll just take anything in an Archiplasma, and then I got absolutely shat on, and I felt like I'd been fucking... Like, I had all my limbs cut off and I'd been thrown across the room.
I need to find this meme, right? So don't go on this, right? One of my friends was like, oh, I really want to get Steel Pass so I can play with you. I'm like, yeah, that's totally fine. And it's, remember Deadpool versus Wolverine?
Yeah.
And you know when it's Channing Tatum as Gambit, he's like, I've been waiting a long time for this. Right? And it's like somebody going into Steel Path for the first time, and it comes out with him like, fuck, like... like just absolutely floored, because he's like, I've been told like this is exactly what I should be playing, where I should be, and it's like gets in there and it's just like, oh my god, what the fuck was that?
Well, I was there when Senator Dongo did his first taste of Steel Path Solo live.
Okay.
And it was so, because he was very confident. He's like, I've beaten the entire fucking game at this point, let's do some Steel Path, haha, let's do it. And then dude, it was like 4 minutes later, it's just like cut, like, you know, like it was just like a cut to just him on the floor, like broken, like
was this still like back in Senator Dongo like auto install days?
Yes. And so he's like, I could do some Steel Path, and literally it was Earth Prime, the first Steel Path mission you get access to.
Oh, the exterminate one.
Yeah. And he was like, they're killing me,
It's like, do you know, it's like in one of, like, do you watch South Park at all?
No, sorry.
Okay, so there's a South Park World of Warcraft episode, right?
No,
and
okay, I know this one because of the pirate software thing, but...
Yeah, and they're all like, and now, and it's like, they're all like sitting there like, spotting everything, and they're like, and it's like, what do we do now? It's like, and now we play the game. And like, that's like the first like experience of walking into Steel Path, and like, this is like, you go in and it's just like, boom. Like,
yeah, so
like defense modifiers, health modifiers, plus 100 levels, and it's like,
dude, the first time I played Steel, so That's the thing. My main in Warframe for a very, very long time was Octavia.
Oh, Octavia's brilliant, man.
And so I was like, okay, let's do Steel Path for the first time. And I tell you what, I had the easiest first experience of Steel Path of my lifetime because I just because I was just invisible the entire time, like my fucking mallet do all the killing, and I'm just like, what are people on about?
So, do you know? Have you seen like the Soma band
The Soma
on
band.
YouTube?
No.
So it's like, oh my god, I'll have to link you after this.
sure.
It's people who make music using the Soma chords.
Oh yes, no, I know. Yeah.
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 And it sounds like Daft Punk and stuff, and I was like, I could fucking jam to this.
Yeah.
It's really good, some of it, like really good. But yeah, no, I remember when, I don't know if I remember when Octavia was getting released, but I remember like I used to always use Overframe because
Yeah.
I never knew what I was doing. This was before I came back, obviously. and-
Overframe.gg, what a website.
Yeah. Mate, Octavia's been on S tier frame since fucking 2016.
I mean, I would argue that's still true.
Oh no, that is still true.
But she's just
I mean,
boring
that,
as
like,
fuck to play.
No, but the list has not changed.
Yeah, because it's done by community votes, and
Yeah.
and so like what happens is that all of the new Warframes are all D tier because no one's voted on them to be good yet, right?
I had someone come in my chat the other day, and this, honestly, we still go on about it and have the biggest laugh about this, right?
Yeah.
This guy came in and said, Folly's so underwhelming, her kit's terrible. And I was like, what? And they were like, Folly's kit, it's honestly like so bad, Uriel's so much better. And I was like, pause game. I was like, so you're telling me that you think a frame with built-in rolling guard, damage that scales to the level cap, and literally has 90% damage reduction for the team is bad? And he was like, yep. And I was like, you mean the frame that's also got full armor strip at 200% ability strength and with max range as well? Yeah, nothing compared to Uriel. And I was like, you've got to be rage bait at this point. There's no chance.
She also has like a built-in golden instinct as well for like loot. She has like a full suite of objectives. She has conduit keys.
She's got like launch pads, and I like, so right. I'm in my slam era phase, so like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm in my slam phase. I'm in my slam boy phase, and I took the Magister with Folly to level cap, and we did 100 rounds. So we were in there for 5 hours, and I was still I think I got about 9,000 kills. 7,000 of those was in fact with Folly's abilities. Like I was just running about like, haha, arc traps, RPG.
Dude, the arc traps
Like,
are so fucking good. What this?
They're so like.
Dude,
I don't think I used
put
a
them
single barrel once.
everywhere.
Yeah, but I was just like, it's just nuts to me that, like, well, actually, so on Folly, do you know what it doesn't say? I don't think it says in like the kit on the one that this is basically rolling guard. It doesn't say it's cleanses status. It doesn't say it makes you invulnerable.
Because Warframe's very good at describing how abilities work, except for when they fucking need it to.
Like, oh, by the way, this frame has rolling guard, but then the fact is that you can put, like, quickly on Folly. What do you think? What if you could have chosen the subsume? What would you have chosen?
So that's the thing. Like, I will let you know now. Foley has recently been my main. I play a Slam Foley, and I love her to pieces. She is my girl. I play her with a fucking.
Wait.
I play her with a Eckheim.
No, but this is like that Spider-Man thing, like.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're the same.
I love Slam Foley, but I look at her kit and I'm like, well, I wouldn't want to make her 1 her subsume because it's just a better raffle advance, right? Her 2
No, but
is.
one's more like a thingy. Well, you can use it as raffle advance, but you can also use it to clear all status.
That's what I mean. It's like a better. It's like raffle advance, but also it clears the status.
Rolling guard, yeah.
But and then her 2 is insane. You shouldn't be able to put that on anyone. Her 3.
No, that one wouldn't fit. I don't think that one is the
Yeah.
one that I don't think would fit at all.
No. Her 3 is. I would say it's a lot like Citrine's 2, right? With the
very
passive
similar.
DR. And then her 4 is honestly what I subsume over. So like.
Yeah, I've heard this a lot.
Like I don't mind her 4, but it as a 4, it's quite underwhelming for me. But that doesn't mean her kit's underwhelming. I just don't like her 4.
Yeah, but the thing is, the 4 is the ability, like Revenant roared on 4.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the 4 seems to be very common to be the one that's overwritten very easily.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like Calervo 4 is another one you get rid of.
Yeah.
My friend Lamp is like, honestly, this guy trolls me as well. Like, I genuinely think all the people I hang about with in this game sometimes are actual rage baiters. Oh, your flag's falling down.
Sorry, fuck it. I'll
You're
cut that without explanation.
you're done. So, so like it's like a movie with a continuity in it, and it's like, where did the fucking flag go? It's like, but yeah,
What flag?
like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. There was nothing there the whole time.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, he goes over Valkyr's 4 with Wrathful's Advance,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what?
I mean,
But he
I get the
strips
principle.
her claws. Yeah. Oh, it works. He
Yeah.
damage caps all the time,
Yeah.
but it's like this is her kit. Is her claws.
Hmm.
It's like, imagine getting rid of, like, I actually know somebody who runs fucking Persistence Hildred.
Yeah. Like, so I have a build with Foley where I subsumed evade over her 4. And I was like, dude, she just does fucking everything. Like, she actually has access to every tech in the game at that point.
Yeah, like, she's invis. She can teleport across the map. She can, like,
She can
like, see,
summon
the thing is,
objectives.
I put 3 Parker shards and 2 casting on her, so she's like,
Yeah.
she's like, one this way, and then she's like, right from the top, and it's just like Magister, like, and I'm like, yes, this is what I wanted. But yeah, like, I don't know what I thought her subsume was. I thought it was going to be the 1, to be honest. I didn't think the 3 to me just doesn't fit with any other frame because it's an actual painting.
Yeah.
Like, I can kind of see them working a way around it, like, oh, you slipping to the void or something like that. But the fact of, like, oh, you're now this normal frame that can make this big painting of themselves, it, like, thematically, it just wasn't the one that I thought it was going to be, to be honest.
Well, like, I think as, like, a hot take in general, I think subsumes were, like, a net negative for the game overall because they have... It's really weird because they added subsumes to, like, increase build diversity and let people play the frames that they want to play, right?
Yeah.
And, like, customize them however you want. So, like, hypothetically, you have, like, 1 billion Warframes with subsumes, but Nourish, Raw, Eclipse, Evade
Yeah.
on every frame. It's like it's actually like decreased build variety, you know?
I'm trying to think if I've got anything that's a bit off scale. When I did the follow level cap, I never subsumed anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wrathful's is a big one, obviously. Roar's a big one.
Yeah. I remember back in the day when I first got Vauban, I had the genius idea of subsuming Silence over Vauban's
Tesla coils.
3. Now,
What was that again?
I Silence the Banshees, that one that turns off.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know Silence, but what's Vauban's 3? Sorry, it was what I meant. So I should have been a bit more clear.
Sorry, it was it's the like the nuke that comes down and like strikes the floor.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
The photon blast, the photon thingy.
Yeah, and like I put Silence over his 3, right? So then all I do is I hit 3 and then I hit 4 and even the fucking
Whatever, it's just like,
yeah, everything just gets hit by Bastille, and it's like, dude, you feel like such a big brain, and then you look up online and you go, fuck, everyone's doing this.
this is the thing is, right, so even though, like, I don't copy and paste builds, I've got so somebody I know called Gray's Tavern,
Yeah,
I don't know if you've
Gray,
heard of him. Gray's fucking brilliant. I phoned him the other day because I was like, now that I've kind of applied for partner, I'm like, wait, shit, I just realised I haven't split my audio for a long time.
Yeah.
So I was doing that and it got rid of all my audio, and I was like, Gray, help me, help. And he was like, God knows what time it was for him in the morning. He was like phoning me, and I was like, help. But he's like, I for the longest time kept calling him a limbo player by mistake, so it became a running joke. And I use his Loki build, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, and it's just a stereotypical, like, Wrathful's kind of, it's not stereotypical because it's the thought process in it is wild. But like, I think while I get what you're saying about subsumes, I think subsumes have been the saving grace for many frames at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, Loki, while it is a good frame regardless, with the subsume of Wrathful's Advance makes it a melee platform.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, and I totally agree.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, can like if we get onto the subject of like frame touch-ups and stuff like that, like do frames need a rework, or are we just accepting that frames work because we can put Wrathful Advance on it and make it good?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Right?
do you know what I mean? Like, oh, is this frame strong enough? Are we using Roar to subsidize how weak it is? There's definitely like a lot that we're doing in like to make things better.
Yeah.
But is it just personal preference, or is it because we're pushing the highest of the game's content? Like, I think it's one of those subjects where it's been a great addition to the game, but I think it's uncovered some flaws that maybe. See, what's funny? Like, it now looks like my legs totally disappeared because I've got my black arm over it, so it just looks like I'm fucking floating. Like, where's the part of my body gone? See, like it's back. But like, yeah, like, have we fixed the game by having subsumes to make frames viable again? Like,
yeah. Well, like, so I think it kind of highlights like something another issue I've had with the subsume system, right, and about strong warframes in general, right. So let's talk about. I'm going to talk about Revenant for a quick second.
Perfect. Let's go.
If you could subsume Mesmer skin, you wouldn't play Revenant anymore.
Oh, 100%.
And that's what I mean. That's like, I think subsumes really like highlight the fact that like some warframes are very good and some warframes are utility. Like they only exist as like, you know, a vehicle to make other warframes more powerful. And if you could subsume Mesmer skin, you would put that motherfucker on every warframe.
But then the thing is as well, it would then make every warframe boring because Revenant is pretty boring. It's the easiest level cap for a reason because you can't die. Do you know what I mean? It's a support frame that's not a support frame.
Yeah, but I think sometimes being powerful comes at the cost of being fun. Like with Octavia. Octavia is probably one of the top 5 strongest frames in the game.
It's like Zaku.
She's so fucking boring to play correctly, you know?
Yeah, but it's like Zaku. It's same with like Folly, same with Robin. Some of their abilities just scale to damage cap. Like, one of my favorite frames, right? I know we've got Mr. Nez in the background here.
Yeah.
It's one of my more recent favorite frames. One of my favorite frames for a long time was Zaku. I remember grinding for Zaku and Deimos years and years ago.
Yeah.
I remember when Zaku got a prime, coming back to finding out Zaku had a prime actually at one point, and I'd been like, oh. And then I remember being obviously like this new player, so you're kind of looking online a lot for builds, you're looking for inspiration, and then you're seeing these people at like level 9,000, etc. Like when people used to do 8-hour survivals just for a YouTube video, it's wild.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Zaku was that one frame that I always just enjoyed playing anyway. And I seen all these people doing like millions of damage with Zaku, one tapping 9999. And I was like, why does Mindsys not feel right? Like, I'm doing the same as everyone else. And it didn't take until I started actually playing again properly. Sorry, it gets too hot in here.
That's okay.
And realizing that, like, wait, this guy actually just scales because he steals guns.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a power thing. It's not a strength thing. Like, again, this is a weird thing. Like, people could watch my Zaku level cap and be like, wow, that's hitting 7 million a hit.
Yeah.
And then they're taking it into level, like, really low content and be like, wait, this is doing nothing. How does his do this? And it's like, because it scales off this, which is like, again, it says steals enemy guns, but it doesn't really explain that the higher the enemy are, the more damage it's going to do, but then also the more health the enemy's going to have. Like,
yeah.
There's all these little niche things that as players for a long time you kind of know, and this took me 500-600 hours I was playing to realize, like, once I came back properly, like, since I came back I've probably put about 500 hours into this game.
Yeah. But like, are you familiar with the concept of net decking in like card games?
No, I'm not, sorry.
So, in like games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon,
yeah.
net decking is when you just look up like a build, like a deck online, right, and then you just copy it verbatim.
Copy paste basically.
So like when people net deck builds for like guns or warframes and stuff, and they have like galvanized mods and stuff, they don't know what on-kill conditionals are, right? So then, so they fly through an assassination mission, touch like 3 enemies along the way, and then get to the boss and they go, my gun's shit. And it's like, yeah, no, because you didn't activate any of your fucking conditionals or your galvanized mods or your arcanes are set up wrong. And it's like, a lot of people net deck builds and then complain that they're bad when it's like, actually, I hate to say, but you're bad. But not bad like negatively, but like
Yeah, you
uneducated.
don't understand. Yeah, but this goes back to what we said earlier on,
Yeah,
that these builds are made by people who, these builds are their playstyle.
yeah,
Even though they'll maybe try and adjust them to maybe fit the masses and stuff like that, this build will always be their build.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, I could go online right now and find a build for any frame, and like, one of my friends gave me an Oberon build because I was like, oh, I'll try it. He's an Oberon guy's named Sparra and stuff like that. Really nice guy, one of my mods as well. And he's became an Oberon main, and I'm like, oh, I'll give it a go. And I didn't play it right at all, and I was like, I just don't like this.
yeah,
But that's not because the frame's bad, that's because I didn't know what I was doing.
yeah. It's like how one of my favorite builds in Warframe in the minute is a Jade build called Jade and Shade.
It's, yeah, that the one where you're invis the whole time and you
Yeah.
just pop the judgment things. Yeah.
Yeah, and I copied it from Warframe Flow. And I will never ever like be like, oh yeah, this Shade build is like my own original creation, because like fucking I don't come up with that. I don't play Jade enough to know.
Yeah. I think it comes down to it as well. It's like we were saying, right? You were speaking about the silence build you were running, right?
Yeah.
At one point, it comes down to everyone is going to be running something similar.
Yeah.
There's obviously going to be one person that creates to start off with, but there's also thousands of other players in this game who all have, some of them have equal mindset and knowledge, maybe some of them just don't post it.
Yeah.
And not one build, in my opinion, is owned by one person.
Yeah.
Like, I've been given builds by friends and I always change them to be my own, try them out, find out, oh, this doesn't actually work for my playstyle, this is maybe what I would add.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone's playstyle is different. Like, the one thing that I think is, like, I like dash a lot and I roll, whatever you want to call it. I am a limbo player's worst nightmare because I just jump in and out. So I'm like, this is terrible for me. And that's why I think, genuinely, limbo is the one frame that makes everyone else in that party adjust their playstyle.
Yeah.
And I think, for a game, I think that's incredibly toxic. Like, not toxic, but why should I have to change my playstyle just because you want to play a frame? Like,
Yeah.
that sounds selfish. I don't mean it like that, but like, you're taking Limbo in here, right? But I'm also playing Rolling Guard. How can I play Rolling Guard with Limbo and then say I forget to roll back in and then I've got to slam something and all my damage is gone because they're in the other rift?
Yeah.
Like, I think Limbo's a great solo frame. A lot of my friends have said it. I have no experience on Limbo. I've tried it. I don't understand it yet. I'm going to try because I need to level cap with it. But I think there's some frames that are just so built for solo play as well, that taking them into like group play without a kind of setup group can also just make the game pretty horrible for everybody.
Yeah, and like, so like, I think Limbo is like my least played Warframe, specifically because like, I don't really find his kit like that conducive towards like having fun. Like, I don't find his kit very enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't find it engaging.
But like, also, yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna say it's like bad or like toxic, but it's definitely like intrusive to other players. You know, it's like,
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Yeah.
Not like bad or toxic. I mean, it's intrusive to how other people kind of
yeah.
maybe just want to shut off and play the game.
It's like it's like when someone plays Vault and they're constantly spamming their speed buff, and everyone in the room is suddenly fucking planting face first into walls, and it's like, I understand why DE changed that in the Shadowgrapher update to like max at 150, because it's like,
Yeah.
not everyone knows that you can do a back handspring to like dispel
Yeah.
that.
Look. So, see, going back to this, we're speaking about Volt, right?
Yeah.
So I just use Volt for like quick exterminates with an Ami solo, very basic, very whatever you want to call it. And so when they changed it, I never looked at the notes, and I held down 3 just to cast the shield, and I was like, oh my god, are you saying this has been here the whole time and I've actually been fucking pressing 3, then pressing X and then running? And I thought that for the whole time that I'd been playing that this whole mechanic was something that existed that I just didn't know was there.
No, they only changed that in Shadowgrapher.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, like about like how Helminth like really how Helminth really highlights a lot of the game's flaws.
Well, hello there.
Hello, chat. For those who may not have realised in the comments, we did actually take a quick break.
I thought my chair would go so far down and then it fucking went back at the same time.
Oh, I think this might be my favourite episode I've put up so far.
This is just two UK bros chatting rubbish about a game that they both enjoy thoroughly.
Honestly. So, like... Okay, so which Warframe do you think is, like, the most overlooked or misunderstood by most players?
Like, see, you could say Limbo.
Yeah.
Like, Limbo could be a very good call here because the fact that a lot of people won't play it because how intrusive we just said it can be for, like, group play. So, like, the playstyle is a very solo-oriented one. Overlooked in general, I would also say Zaku.
Okay.
Zaku could be up there because of how the same with like Folly as well. Maybe Octavia's one as well. Like Octavia and Zaku are S tier frames, like they are. But when you're playing them in low content, they feel awful because the damage is reflected of the enemy's damage.
And also,
do you know what I mean?
And also, I feel like their grinds are like quite restrictive to getting them as well. Because like Octavia requires you to do the intercept. It's the sabotage caches.
Do you think I've done that? Do I look like I've done that? Do you know the 3 missions I still have to do are like Mirage, Limbo, Ivana.
Oh no, dude.
Here's me trying to get to MR30 and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Dude, I've never done the Glass Gambit or Revenant's Warframe quest, so I'm completely on board. But like,
people keep coming in being like, why have you not done that Limbo theorem? And I'm like, I could, but there's a void cascade up.
yeah. But it's like, I used to say like Loki was really overlooked, but Loki is like so memed on for being overlooked that people are looking at him now.
No, I see. The thing is, I would agree with this because everyone's point of view on Loki. Sorry, this is the Grace Tavern thing in my head again. Is because everything that Limbo can do, Frames can do better, and that's true. But do you know, Limbo can act like Limbo is literally invulnerable.
Yes. Yeah.
It's permanently invis. You can use Safeguard Switch, which I remember when Gray gave me the build, and I was like, "What's this shit? I'm never going to use that." Yeah. And he was like, "Wait, do you not use Safeguard Switch?" And I'm like, "No, I put on more ability strength so I could hit harder with Wrathful's Advance."
Yeah.
And like, you can literally press 3 and go swap with an enemy, become immune to nullifiers, immune to fucking damage, status cleanse. You can also do that and make it like teammates invulnerable. Like, I'm sorry, but Loki probably is one of the most overlooked. Ivana as well can be very good in specific content.
Yeah. I just wish Ivara's prowl wouldn't make her slow. I wish she could run at full speed with it.
Kind of the same with Nyx's big bubble thing, isn't it? Like, you kind of wish that Nyx could.
Or Garuda as well. I think Garuda's overlooked for someone who can hit integer overflow.
Right, okay, so everyone was like, Garuda was this one frame that I'd always see online. Like, I inhale like Warframe content all the time now. Like, I go before I start stream, I go watch all my friends, say hello, pop in, like hi, have a good chat, and then I'm like, I'll put them all on lurk, and then I'll go and start stream. When I finish stream, I raid out. And then when I've raided out, I then go and hang in other chats, and I'd be like, hi, hope you're having a good stream. Sometimes it takes like in excess of, so say I stream for like, kind of like Coach, I stream for a long time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just like, today was meant to be, I was like, I'm finishing at 5:30. Yeah. And then a cascade popped at 5:15, and I'm like, I could just, like, Chile did say anything time up till 7. We started at 11, by the way, everybody. Like, there's 7 o'clock here. This is 11 o'clock. I got a raid from one of my very good friends with 100 and something people, so it pushed my numbers up massively. And I was like, Chile, I don't think I should end with 140 people in my chat right now.
To be fair, I messaged you back, and I was like, just do it, you know?
Yeah, just keep going, And so it was like a bit of a wild one in that part as well, but it's like I can't even remember what I was speaking about.
Talk about Loki.
Oh
like
yeah,
Ivara.
Yeah, and I was just playing Loki as well, and I was like, slam, and everyone's like, how are you doing all this damage? And I'm like, ask the man with the brown text called Grace Tavern right there.
So, are there any Warframes that you think need like either like just like a retouch or like a fix or even like a nerf. Like, are there any, any Warframes that you think need changing?
I think anyone who played the game sub 20s, like, so I think I stopped in 2019,
Yeah.
roughly. Anyone who played prior to that would always say World on Fire needs to return now.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. Or like Saren's original Malt as well.
Yeah. We were speaking about Garuda.
Yes, Garuda, yes.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, Warframes though. World on Fire every single bloody day of the week.
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Give Ember her identity back.
No, but like, why did we get rid of World on Fire to give it to Uriel?
Yeah, exactly.
Dee, Rebecca, Megan, Pablo, anyone who has the answer to this. We got rid of World on Fire because it was too strong, albeit it was fucking insane. You would start a defense mission and just go World on Fire and nothing could come near.
Yeah.
And it was broken, it was broken shit, but then why did we just give the more or less the same ability to Uriel but like lock it behind? Like, oh, you need to use so much abilities, save up all this. Do you know what I mean? Why did we not just give that to Ember? Like, why could we not have just reworked Ember to make Ember what Uriel is now? Like, Uriel is what Ember should be, minus the demons.
And I feel like the issue with the older frames is that they nerfed, like, the power level used to be here, and they would nerf frames for being here, right?
Yeah.
And then they would never get those kits back, so they'd come down here. But then new Warframes would come out, and their power level's up here. And they're not making these Warframes back up here again to, like... Warframe is power scaling and then nerfing frames that aren't even, like, that good, but then never bringing them up with everyone else.
Well, that's why we have Wrathful Advance, baby, and the Architectron and the Magister. Any frame's a slam frame if you try hard enough. But, like, this is what I mean. Like, the kits of both Noko and Folly are busted, right? Noko can't physically die. You don't even have to have the third ability, because your passive is, if you have a mushroom up, you can run to it and you will be back alive.
Yeah. I mean,
you could also hit 7-8 million damage. Sorry for keep going. 7-8 million damage with no mods. Like, sorry, what?
Exactly. No, like Noko is crazy.
Brilliant frames though.
When he's so fun, but when I first played him, my 4 was doing like, I was just like level grinding him, and my 4 was doing insane damage, and I was like, what? Like, I don't even have mods on him. I'm taking him through Sanctuary Onslaught. Why is he this good?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think what's weird is his damage does scale really well. Like, it does obviously get stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
But the base damage is still insanely strong. Like, while you can hit silly numbers, like, I'm not saying you can't. Pardon me, sorry. You don't need any more than no mods on him, and you can do anything. Like, you can put Arcane Crepuscular, maybe a couple of arcanes on him, Shade Prime or Hura's Cube or whatever you prefer, and you can do level cap. Same with Folly, you can level cap Folly with no mods, which I'm going to probably have to try one time. I'm not that good of a player yet, but if it's doable, I'm pretty sure. Like, I know somebody who's done it day one. No mods. Like, I know it's been done with Valkyrie and many other frames, but when, like, obviously we're going to, like, speak about the new content, right?
Yeah.
This new frame, to me, what are your thoughts and feelings on it first before I go into mine?
Oh, on Sirius and Orion.
Yep.
So, I'm really conflicted with Sirius and Orion because, like, I like the gimmick and I like the whole, like, Crash Twin Sanity thing they have going on.
Yeah.
But I just was really... I don't know. It feels like they took Equinox out back and shot her in the head.
It's like they put Equinox together. Like, they put Equinox, went, this is shit, we can make this better, let's do this, but then also added Wukong.
Yeah, and, like, I was watching the dev stream and I was thinking to myself, it's another one of the issues where, like, all of their abilities are cool, but therefore, like, I like the concept of therefore, like, they're battling in the air and they're creating...
It looks too, like, fanny about. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's not... It looks cool, but it doesn't do enough for me.
See, when I seen it as well, right? This is kind of what I saw, right? You see them throwing the scythe.
Yeah.
How is that going to work in a small Grenier tile set?
Or like a Corpus ship or something.
Yeah, like how is this how is this constellation thing where they're all going like this? Again, how is that like? What I think they did wrong in that kind of thing was, why did they show us it on a big open world? Like, look how far the scythe can go. Yeah, but like most maps are like 40, 50 meters.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and then there's obviously loads of shit in the way. So, how does this translate to the game?
Like imagine using that in like the subway in Hulvania, like trying to do
Exactly.
fucking like was it the
When there's like 3 different levels and stuff like that.
yeah, and like I really like the whole thing. It's like, oh yeah, Orion can throw out a black hole and then Sirius can use his scythe to like bring it back, and it's like, what? But is that
looks cool as fuck though.
It looks cool, but is it practical? Like, who's gonna use that?
Yeah, I think this is, to me, like, it looks very gimmicky. Do you know what I mean? Like, until I see this in person and play it in person, I'm very kind of. I don't know.
I'm very worried that we're looking at Kome Part 2, wherein it looks strong, but then we play it and it doesn't feel that strong, and then it takes a few months for like some crackhead to make like a really good version of it.
So see, actually, we spoke about overlooked frames. Kome, I would say Kome's so overlooked. She's one of those frames that she is only good for level cap. She's only good not for level cap. You're doing an hour-long survival. She's only good in endurance because her ability is like, you want to stack up decrees. It's like Circuit. Circuit gets good near the end when you're at max level.
Yeah. What's the game
she's
called
incredibly
where you have the
overlooked.
forking the hill things? Interception?
Oh yeah, like Domination Call of Duty.
Yeah, like so whenever I get an arbitration that's interception or whatever it's called, interference, where you get the 4 zones.
Yeah, it's interception, yeah.
Yeah, I always take Kome into that. I see that and I'm like, Kome, you're Makuji Fortune, please.
Yeah. But like, this is what I mean, there's, even when we say overlooked, even with Limbo, there's like, what, 2 Limbo mains in the whole world?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hate for that, 100%.
It's your mate and then Sci-Fi Freak. Oh no,
Yeah.
oh, no, 'cause your mate said Loki main, he's not even a Limbo main. It's
I actually do know a guy called Sir Chris, that's a Limbo main, but yeah, like, they're overlooked, but again, these are what people enjoy playing, so it's like, I think because there's such fast play styles of frames now.
Yeah, because I know there's a guy on YouTube, Sci-Fi Freak, who made the Lim Bible, and it's it's like a 2-hour video, like fully dissecting Limbo, and I look at it and I go, this feels like a beautiful video to watch, but also that's more time in a video than I've played Limbo in my life. You know?
This is 2.5 hours of Limbo, but you now, after watching this, you'll still have no idea how to play Limbo.
I will
like.
Yeah, like again, not to discredit the video, but I think I'm way too ADHD to learn how to play one frame that good.
I learned from playing. Do you know what I mean? Like we were speaking about Garuda. Like Garuda was that one frame that I was like, I really want to learn how to play this. But then it's because it's got all these negative integers, and the way people explain it, I'm like, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then one of my mods was like, oh, you literally just put 5 casting speed shards on her, put on Nourish, take a Shader Huras, and you just press Nourish, press 4, and then go. Everything dies. Damage cap. And I was like, oh, that's fun. Let's play more of that then.
Because it's like, I think Harrow is peak Warframe design. Because like, his 1 is a stall, his 2 heals, his 3 fucking his 3 generates energy upon headshot kills, and his 4 makes everyone invincible. That is so easy to understand, but it's complex enough that you feel like you're still doing something.
Yeah, which I think, like, this is another one of a frame that's kind of like that is Lavos.
Yeah.
Lavos is incredibly complex.
Lavos, my beloved, but you need to
Have you tried Fart Lavos?
No, Fart Lavos, no.
Yeah, so basically you run, oh my god, I'll have to send you this build. You basically run the Magister Incarnate, right?
Yeah.
With Lavos, and you only use gas damage, and you just go, and like, you put Life Strike on it so you never die. And you just keep putting gas damage on with Wrathful's Advance, obviously, because you know, what frame doesn't want to do more crit damage?
Please tell me you take Valence Formation with that build.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's the whole point. The only augment mod you use is Valence Formation, and then you just press the 3 because it makes you faster, and you just go, boom. and obviously the gas clouds go everywhere.
Yeah. And there's a subject that we could spend days talking about is augments and how like frames like Lavos only get 7 augment slots because if you're playing 7 mod slots because if you're playing him without valence formation, what are you doing, right? Or like Frost with his like chilling
Frost
snow globes.
augments are insane. Frost augments are insane. But the same, like, pardon me.
That's right.
These augments are getting kind of recycled. We have the same one on Saturn. We have the same one on we have the same one on Ember. We have the same one on Frost. Like, it feels like they're doing these things to fix the frames instead of just maybe buffing them or touching them up a bit.
Or it's like a Shock Trooper for Volt, right? So like
again, yeah.
And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a good augment should fully change how an ability works instead of adding on top of it, right? Because if you can add on top of it, why not just make it do that to begin with? Because it's like, why
does Shock not just do that in the first place?
Yeah, why can you not just hold down 1 on Shock and get an electric version of Toxic Lash like from the get-go, right? It's like it's like Gaia has her augment that makes the Tesla balls. It turns it into like a big bowling ball, right, that strikes opponents. Yeah. That is a really good augment because it fundamentally changes how the whole ability works.
Yeah, and then obviously the ones that extend the duration of our kit as well, which is, again, really, like, there's all these augments, like, I feel like sometimes the augments are put in place to kind of replace bad things that they've done with the kit.
Yeah.
Like, surely you could have just added that to the kit without us, like, I guess it probably would make the frames really overpowered, so maybe the augments are there to stop that. But then again, some frames, in my opinion, have got augments that don't need them, like Uptime Rift on Zaku, like, it works, but it's not great. Like, or, this is my opinion again.
Yeah. Or like Partitioned Mallet on Octavia, like, I don't really know anyone who uses that, you know?
Yeah, I don't know anyone who uses Uptime Rift, but you have people who swear by it, do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, they could just add certain things to the kit, but would it make it broken? Probably not. It's a hard one. Like, again, this is something that you could talk about for hours and hours because everyone's point. Like, you could talk about this with 7 different people, and everyone's gonna have different things to say.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of this game.
And it's like people say, well, why don't they add an augment slot to the mod screen? And it's like, but then
I would like that as well.
But I think the issue with the augment slot is that you're then telling people, if you're not using an augment, you're playing a Warframe wrong, right? And it you're not solving an issue, you're just moving the issue elsewhere. Because it's like, great, cool, well now my Lavos has his mod slot back from Valence Formation, but also, why if it's so important that you're always taking it, just make it part of his fucking kit, you know?
Yeah, but what if, like, there was multiple augments for frames, where, like, if you used one augment, it would change the playstyle slightly. If you use another one, it would change it a different way. So,
and
Atlas.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's what I mean with like Gaia as well. I think a good augment should like change how a Warframe plays entirely. Like, it gives you a new play style for them. You know.
Well, Atlas Pebble one. Do you know what I mean? Like, that. I think that's a really fucking cool augment. Like, that would be cool if there was like an augment slot. Do you know what I mean? Like, something that really changes the way the frame plays. Like, you go from being this melee one punch man, like wow, to like woo, like throwing loads of rocks, and like that's really fucking cool. It gives a lot of versatility. I do think, like, thinking like on Equinox, right?
Yeah.
I just recently level capped with Equinox, and I think it's brilliant. It was one frame that I always wanted to play.
Yeah.
But like, the way the day and the night form works, and the way that I can't just fashion Equinox to look like my Equinox in the base form looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell me why it now looks like fucking Mega Man because I don't use the first ability.
Yeah, exactly. And also,
like, why can I not fashion it like that? It's a bit weird.
And also, why is it an augment to keep your energy between day and night form? That shouldn't be an augment. That's such a waste of a slot. But also, it's mandatory because unless you want to constantly recycle your energy, you're just holding down 1 to fucking, or whatever the fucking keybind is. I haven't played Equinox in a long time. But like,
I think I use Almanori now.
Yeah. But like,
I use Almanori over the 1.
Yeah, but like, whenever you change her form, it's like you either have to sacrifice all of your energy, or only have 7 mod slots. You know?
Yeah, and I think that's like one frame that I do think really does. Like, people say Banshee, people say Loki, people say all this. Like, I think Equinox has been so in love for a long time.
Yeah, and also I feel like I don't want like a Vauban style retouch because Vauban's retouch Honestly, I kind of disagree with the changes they made. Like, Tesla Novos got a buff. Great, fantastic.
Yeah.
And Bastille had its draw limit, like, uncapped again. Fantastic. I should have done that anyway. But I feel like combining the 4 mines into 2 mines, like, it really, like, infringes on how people play Vauban. And, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it forces them to use a launch pad and a boost at the same time. It's like, well, I don't want to have to fucking send myself flying across the map in order to get extra weapon damage.
Slam build.
Yeah. So, I've got a question here that I'm really, really excited to ask, actually.
Okay, let's go.
You get 1 day at Digital Extremes as creative director, and you can add 1 thing to the game, whether it's a warframe, a weapon, a mission, a quality of life change, a bug fix, whatever you want by end of day is implemented. What do you add to the game?
World on fire.
Just bring it back.
Bring it back, baby. Nah, to be honest, there's I don't know. I would say World on Fire would be my big one because Ember was like one of my first loves. Like Ember was one of my first loves. Yeah, I think I would like to see Ember fixed.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the resurgence of the old frames. Do you know what I mean? Like we get these new frames, but people very rarely even play. Like you never really see follies about now.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know what it is. Like, I'd like to see like. I genuinely would like. I know I've said it like 3 times now, but World on Fire. I'd love to see Ember. Like they released that beautiful heirloom skin. Like we all know what most men watch that for.
Yeah.
And like even like not being interested in that is like just the badonkadonk. They're like ooh.
Yeah.
Like do you know what I mean? It's such a nice like not a nice or like it's such a nice like eyeful thing to see.
Yeah.
But like I'd love to see her back to the way that she was.
Yeah.
The way even if it wasn't the same World on Fire, like
Just
I'd like to see her get some love. Yeah, like just pick her up off the ground and fix her. I'd also like to see like I'd like a bit more diversity in the frames as well. Like I feel we're getting very stagnant with what's coming out.
Nuke slop, right? Like every Warframe does everything. It's self-sustaining. It wipes rooms. It has movement and it has DR.
As a nuke lover, yeah, I totally agree. I'm an absolute like I'm very into my nuke frames, but I also enjoy every kind of frame anyway.
But it's like I'm sick and tired of seeing Hildren and Revenant in every fucking lobby, bro. Like, please.
Oh, somebody needs to nuke Hildren. Like I only like I used to like
orbit,
I loved Hildren.
blast that bitch.
Fucking Lamper one. Like I run her for like base missions. You know, if I'm just doing something and I can't be arsed, like, do you know? Because like a lot of frames that like I run, like you have like they're good for like endurance content. They're good for anything else. But like, see when I'm just sitting on hold lip, one tap and everything right to the end, mission done in 3 minutes. It's like, it's easy.
It's like it was like the first time I used the Kuva Sobek with acid shells and toxic lash and raw.
Can we talk about how busted that shit is?
Dude, so I had a Sarin build with the Kuva Sobek, raw, toxic lash, acid shells, and I was shooting a single opponent. I was doing it in the old piece, fucking...
Yeah.
What's it called? The game mode where...
Descendia.
No, not Descendia, the other one.
Purita Rebellion.
Yeah, Purita Rebellion. I was using it in Purita Rebellion, and I legit had someone in chat flame me and was like, bro, let me play the fucking game. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, this is the first place I've used this build.
But see on this as well, why does acid shells not only work if you're the host?
Yeah, it's so weird.
But then if everyone could acid shell, the game would fucking blow up.
Dude,
like I fully believe the game would blow up.
I don't even know if it would blow up. I just think the game would stop. I think the issue with Warframe as well is that because acid shells only works when you're the host, but you can't just choose to host games, right?
Unless you're in a party.
Yeah, like unless you have like you
a
know,
4-stack.
Yeah, but like it's so weird because you either have like the strongest build in the room, or you don't, or your build like barely works.
You hit like a wet flannel, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so weird because I brought the Sobek Acid Shell's build into Purita Rebellion, and people were legit just like, dude, Chili, can I fucking get a kill, please? You have 100%, like 98% of like damage dealt in this fucking lobby, and I'm like, guys, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna swap to my secondary. Fucking Kuva Nucor, by the way, with secondary Irradiate. I'm just it's like, guys, I'm sorry, I think I might just be here to ruin your day, and I can't leave because then we'll get host migration. I can't do anything right.
Like, it's like, is it a bug? Like, it's weird because is it a bug that it only works on, like, this is another one, is it a bug that only works on the host? Has DE ever came out and said about it? Like, and not, I remember the other thing I want to speak to you about was Aleka Frame.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we can speak about that.
I can talk about Aleka Frame.
Why is what Aleka Frame does everything that DE should be giving us in the first place, in my opinion?
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I will say, like, on record right now, and I'm like, I can happily say this on camera, I have used Aleka Frame. I don't use Aleka Frame anymore because it feels sketch, you know? Like,
it does.
It feels hella sketch, but I know like loads of people use Aleka Frame, right? And I feel like people using Aleka Frame comes from a lack of availability from DE, because it's like the codex but a billion times better.
Like, why are you telling me that everything that I've got in my bags, right? Yeah. The fact that I can click on something and find out what I can buy for platinum, how much it costs, and how much mastery rank I'm going to get from it. Why are all these, like, it's like the in-game market. The in-game market is a cesspool, right? Why is, like, I know obviously Warframe markets
sucks.
Why are you selling an Azaku Prime for 250 plat? I know we said everything's underpriced now, but like, there's a difference of 250 plat to 25 plat. Like, that's 10 times of a difference, and it's like a breeding ground for, like, toxicity in that place is wild. And it's, to me, it's just a lot of people ripping off new players.
It's like I wanted to, so I will sometimes put in trade chat if I want it, because I am like a Riven maxer. I am an absolute chud. I have Rivens I have like over 200 Rivens. But like,
how much have you spent on Riven slots, please?
So, not that much. I mean, okay, no, a lot. I've never said this on camera before. Do you want to know how much money I've spent on Warframe? It's over £2,000.
Oh, to be honest, yeah. But, like, this is the thing is, right? Warframe is free, and it's always going to be free. Well, right? If they were to introduce like a battle pass, what would your thoughts and feelings be on that?
I mean, we have one, don't we? It's like a Nightwave.
No, but I mean like a paid battle pass.
So, okay, right. So I was talking to my mod, best friend in real life, best man, you know, platonic lover about this, Dydra.
Yeah.
Hi, Eric. He's probably watching this.
Hi, Eric. How you doing?
But we were saying, like, because I used to play ESO, and ESO has ESO Plus.
Yeah.
I said if Warframe offered like a Warframe Plus, like, paid like subscription tier, I would be fucking all over that. Like, you get like an amount of platinum like per month. You get like cosmetics or like decorations for your orbiter. That you like, just something to be like, DE, I love you, have my money, give me something that only I get.
I would love to. Like, I think as well, as long as there was nothing related to player power within it, I think.
That's what I mean. It should all be cosmetics. Like, I don't like the ESO have it so that if you have ESO Plus, you just get double experience gain. Fuck that.
Yeah. like in World of Warcraft, when you have your subscription, you get, if you have like an ongoing subscription, because you can also free to play as well with selling gold for WoW tokens and stuff like that. Yeah. If you do that, you don't get the extra trader coins, I think it's called, but you can also earn trainer coins by playing each month, and if you have a subscription, you keep getting them even if you don't log in.
ESO has the same
What if it was like something like that, but it was like a vendor that came around once a month, like every month you got, do you know what I mean, at the end of the month, this vendor was here for the month, you got your trader coins, and you could buy like cosmetics with it, like maybe, like, I don't know if I would like plat physically to be involved in it, because plat can be tied to player power at the end of the day.
But like something like Regalia.
Yeah, Regalia would be perfect. Stuff that's like cosmetic, like, because we're getting like Prime Resurgence every month. So what if you got like oh, you can get 2 Regal Eye a month, but then you also get maybe something like another incentive in the game, like you get a free Sandana every month, or
Yeah.
it rotates. You get like a like
Or like
one
a
of the
glyph
no,
or an
one account help.
Honoria or something as well.
Yeah, like as much as people.
Yeah.
Sorry, then you go.
I was going to say, like, because when it comes to player power, I'm already sorted. I'm LR4. I have everything in the game I need, right? What endgame players want is ways to show off how fucking cool we are by having like a 3k hours in Warframe.
Mag and Frost heirloom. When the fuck are we getting that?
No, I already own them. I
Right
bought
now.
them. I bought the Deca heirloom.
Right, I'm just gonna end this call here because I actually can't stand this shit. Tell me why I can't have that, like, no, the frost Signa. Why can I not have it on top of there?
Dude,
Like,
as
I
someone,
understand the legal implications, but no, give me it now.
as someone who owns the Deca heirloom pack for like, I got the full like 80 quid bundle, right? As someone who owns that, I'm pissed off for the people who don't own it, because that shit should not have been like limited time. And I know Rebecca have said that they're looking at ways to like bring it back for like players to buy, but chances are like the legal team's gonna go, we can't, it's bound.
So this has happened in World of Warcraft as well.
Yeah.
There was a motorbike that was like Horde versus Alliance, and they were sponsored by some company.
Yeah.
So one group won it,
Yeah.
and you can buy the other one, but you can't get this one because it was sponsored.
Yeah.
So like the Horde one, you could only get it if you played, but you can buy the Alliance one or something like that.
That's
There's some
so
in between it,
fucking weird.
but you can't get it because it's all legal stuff, and it's. I get it. I understand that people bought this because they were like, oh yeah, this is very limited time. So do you know what I mean? £80 back then was still a lot of money, and it is for a game in general, for simply cosmetics. But there surely has to be a way they can change at least one or two little things in there and be like, do you know what? Right, it's been 10 years now.
Well, so
Like, surely there's a legal clause in there where, like, after 10 years you can re-release it.
So, you know, with the TennoCon digital packs that you get the unique Sindana every year, but then afterwards they release like a re-altered, like we recently got
A replica, but like
yeah, like an altered replica. I feel like they could do that for the Deca heirlooms, where it's the same but different. Hell, I don't mind if
I think it's the
better.
fact that they were charged for money, though. I think it's the fact that they were, like, do you know, like Tenogen, how Tenogen you have to pay on computers?
Yeah.
And on PlayStation and stuff you get for Platinum?
Yeah.
I think it's down that legal clause. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it and I understand it. But I think the issue is because they were for money, like straight up cash. Like, we all know, like, you could buy Platinum for cash and it's kind of maybe the equivalent. But because it was for straight up cash, I think that's where the legality comes involved in it.
I think what they could do is release a new heirloom for Frost and a new heirloom for Mag, and just make them even fucking cooler, you know? And
Or they could release them for Regal Aya. Like,
Yeah.
is that not an option? Like, is it not an option to actually still lock them behind a paywall, but maybe for less money? Do you know what I mean? Like, because one thing that I've wanted for years is that fucking Neza ephemera.
Yeah.
Do you know that, like, and I've every time it's been on, I've missed it because I've never played, and now I'm just waiting every day, and I'm like,
I actually have
what is the
that
difference between?
ephemera.
I know you do. I was just waiting for you to drop in my face, like, yeah, I've actually got that, and I was
So
going to be like, Chile.
It's because I bought it on Prime Research, so I'm really bad. I always buy every Prime Resurgence when they come back if I don't have the unique armor.
Yeah. So, like, this is like the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Prime research, like Prime sets, like Prime Access and that. How is that, like, if we're going down, like, it's for money?
Yeah.
Prime Access is only for money.
Yeah.
So what is the difference in the legality about them
I think,
adding that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
the
think
part
it's
in- I know
because
you-
they were celebrating the 10-year milestone, right? I think it's like locked behind like specifically
10-year thing.
like like limited time purchase during the 10-year celebration event, right? That's why it's called the Deca heirloom. But like
Yeah.
again, I just think they should give them new heirlooms that fucking like kick even more ass, you know?
Yeah, because they're beautiful. Like,
Yeah. They're so cool.
they're like this ancient, like, Japanese-esque style
yeah.
for both of them. Do you know what I mean? And they kicked off the whole heirloom thing, but it seems that they've distanced themselves away from that traditional look of heirloom. That we've now kind of went for this ass and titties kind of vibe, you know? Like,
I was really
it's-
hoping I could talk about this with someone on camera, because I haven't been able to yet.
Yeah.
I really like Liger Inuzuka. He made the Neza Deluxe skin, right? Like, the one that's in your background. The Imperium.
The Imperium one,
Yeah. I think Liger Inuzuka is an incredible artist. I love his work. I love everything he's done for D. I love his concepts. But the new Mesa Heirloom, I think they got an appropriate amount of backlash for that. Because it is way too ass and titties. And I'm... Like, so, as a gay man, right, as a homosexual male with a husband and a boyfriend, right, that's a fun rabbit hole. But, like...
Oh, work. And I'm still eternally single. Thanks, Chili, for rubbing... So, no, wait. So you've got the Deca heirloom set, you've got the Ineza, if I'm another one, and now you've got a husband and a boyfriend. Thanks, Chili. Anything else you want to just sit there and rub in my face?
I just wanted to say, on one hand, I really hope Foley gets an ass and titties heirloom, but on the other hand, I really want them to stop making Guna skins.
Oh my god, imagine the knockback if they literally just made ass and titty Foley.
Dude, I would I would wear that unashamedly, and people would be like, "Oh, you're such a goon," and I'm like, "I'm not even into women. I just think she's serving right now."
Just serving straight up C word. Like I'm not going to say the C word because I know a lot of people don't like it. So,
dude, imagine if they gave her a sigil that's just fishnets that you can put on any Warframe. Combine that with the fucking cowboy hat signet from Mesa Heirloom.
I think you just broke Warframe, by the way.
Dude,
that is the most goated idea I've ever heard in my whole life. Dude, somebody phone up Rebecca right now.
Dude,
has anyone got her on speed dial?
Get Liger Inuzuka on the call. Just give a Warframe fishnets as a sigil.
If it doesn't happen, we need to go to TennoCon, right? We will fly to London, Ontario, and we will sit down with Rebecca and Pablo and be like, when are we getting ass and titty Foley with fishnet tights and hooker boots?
Yeah,
like when?
Give Foley Imperium Nez's thigh lines.
Deluxe Foley when? Like it's just looks like somebody works at the street corner. It would be fucking brilliant.
God, that's so fucking good.
This is funny because we literally have the same mindset on absolutely more or less everything that's been said here, even though we might have slightly different opinions on where we think things are. Like everything is like that we've said, we're so in line with how we actually both think on.
But it's like it's just like the dichotomy of it though, because it's like I think Mace's heirloom was way too gooner, and I'm glad they added the hat and the duster.
Yeah, the duster actually looks really cool now that they've added the kind of like actual heirloom colours into like loads of parts of it. It actually looks very cool.
But I think it's just the fact that like most of her clothing was assless chaps followed by titty bandolier, and I'm just like, man, like bring back the Edo period armor, man. Come on.
Like, well, I don't know how you are, but like, do you not remember when Jordan went to like the MTV Music Awards with two belts on top of it, like just across that way? Yeah.
I'm also thinking of the Chapel Roan Met Gala dress that she had as well. Yeah. Dude, oh god, fucking hell. No.
We would ruin Warframe, me and you, if we had any creative rights. That's actually, take that back, I would not add Ember World on Fire. What I would do is fat give Foley thigh-high boots.
On her base model. Just add them to the base model.
Just like, instead of like a changeable helmet, we can literally just give her thigh-high boots instead.
Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, I'm excited for the Mesa heirloom purely so I can give every Warframe a little cowboy hat as a signal.
You're a rootin' cowboy.
Dude, I play that topless Vauban. He's gonna look like a male stripper with the topless heirloom skin.
No, but that dance where it's like this.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the windmill shuffle from the Technocyte coders that you can get.
Me and you, as soon as this comes out, need to go into a relay with the with Vauban heirloom and the fucking hat and just be like,
yeah, honestly,
we need to make it a thing. It needs to become a thing.
Dude, we'll have to co-stream that and just like see if we can get a group of Vauban heirlooms together.
Just get everyone like,
yeah, honestly.
I'm down for that anytime you are, brother.
Absolutely.
Straight into the cascade.
So
Vauban's only.
So speaking of Mesa Heirloom, I wanted to talk a little bit on Jade Shadow's Constellations.
Yeah, of course. Let's go.
How are you feeling about a cinematic quest getting a sequel?
So when obviously I wasn't playing for Jade Shadows.
Yeah.
I cried at that quest.
It was a very touching quest, but also it was like mash the space bar to give birth, which was for me a bit bizarre.
It was wild.
Yeah.
The whole storyline was wild, but that bit at the end where the woman kind of let them go, I was like, like it was a really good story. Like the quest itself was really good. The mission sucks though.
The JB has really weird implications for Warframe lore as well.
Yeah.
By the way, so I call it the JB, the Jade Baby.
The JB, I no. So like obviously we've got like JB tractors and stuff here, and I was like, why the fuck is he talking about a tractor now? I was like, I know we've went off on some fucking tangents, but why have we now went into like, no, that song like my dad's Luke, I'm 5, my dad's Bruce Lee drives me around with his JB. I was thinking like.
But no, like the JB has really weird implications for the lore. Like, we have now witnessed the Warframe give birth and that child grow up and also become a playable Warframe.
But we're also now seeing alternative versions of the same Warframe.
Yeah, like does that imply that under Eternalism every Warframe has like an alternative? I guess with like skins and stuff, that's the implication. I don't know.
That could be really fucking cool, though.
Like
an anti-Neza Neza or something like that.
It's like evil mag. It's regular mag, but she says fuck when she casts blood.
I was going to say it's like Grendel using nourishing and go uwu, but it would still just be uwu because uwu backwards uwu. So like
Grendel, but he's still hungry.
Like, oh my god, what about like? Have you ever seen My Hero Academia?
I know of it.
So there's a guy called Fat Man, I think, or something like that, and he's like this really big fat man because he stores all the things in his body and it makes him like strong or whatever. But then when he like uses all his energy, he's like this skinny man.
Oh yes.
It would be funny if like Grendel became just like skinny, and it just was like instead of like eating things, he was just violently sick all the time.
Oh no, because that implies that there's like an evil version of Gauss where he's big and round. He tries to max speed and just fucking rolls off.
No, it's the sloth from Zootropolis.
Oh my god, yes. Also,
like he just can't move. He's like Wheelchair Prime or something like that. It'd be fucking brilliant.
Wheelchair Prime is crazy. It's like the Orokin. It's got square wheels because everything has to get it over the corner. Forget stairs. We're trying to travel on straight ground.
One thing when I watched the Jade Shadows thing, Garuda ship looks amazing. Why does the one for Ash just look so lackluster?
Oh yeah, Ryoku's ship is incredibly. It's just a regular Corpus ship from like.
But with some green on it.
Oh, but it has traps in it. Like I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna Wukong through all of that shit. I don't care.
And you're telling me that why would I not want the ship that's covered in blood? Like I'm sorry. Yeah. Hello.
And also they said that like in Vina's ship that there was like lore you could find for like Parvos Granum in like the waterfall of blood, and it's like that's I feel like Vina got way more love than Ryoku did.
Yeah, even the fucking proto skin, you can tell that.
Yeah.
Even by the proto skin. But see what, right, so I'm not like a nitpicker at all, right?
Yeah.
But she has 3 claws like Wolverine, right? 3 or 4 claws.
Yeah.
Why was everything there sliced straight? Surely if she has 3 claws, there would have been like, do you know what I mean? Like, or does she just use one and she's like, shh? Like, I was kind of like, is this not something they thought about? Like, this is a total nitpicky comment, but like, I was like, this doesn't look right. How is she cut through them so straight, like, with 4 blades? Like, if Wolverine cuts through something, there's going to be chunks in between it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because it tears as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it was so smooth.
Yeah. Very
smooth. Maybe the smoothest of all.
Like, I think Vina and Ryoku both look very cool, but it's very clear that like Vina was like the star of the show for that reveal.
Vina looks amazing though.
Yeah. I'll definitely like. I mean, I never really use proto frame skins. I generally tend to like defer to like like my fashion. because the proto
Yeah.
frames are really hard to fashion, but Vina and Ryoku look quite fashionable. Like they're easy to fashion.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's like
What was I gonna say
oh sorry.
there? It was when we were saying about changing something. I can't remember what it was. Ash Bladestorm. What happened to that? Why
Yeah,
did they
true.
nuke that so like bad? Like when you were just sitting in like a Lewis, like a Void Survival, and you just go, and you used to see it all fly about. Why did that change? That's like another thing that I would bring back. I know they said they've changed it, but like, why did we suddenly go to Ash becoming an exalted weapon?
Yeah.
Like, that's one. I came back to that and was like, wait. I think I actually tried to come back, realized that Ash had changed that much, and just turned the game off again because I was like, why have they changed this?
That's
Like
totally
it just,
fair.
it didn't make sense. Like just, I think it was really overpowered because it used to just one tap everything.
Yeah.
But why? What was the need in the change? Was there actually as much need as they said?
So like I think so they said it because like it was too powerful, but then they released Warframes that like base kit was way more powerful afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's like the World on Fire issue where like it was strong for the time, but now comparatively it's about on par with everything else actually.
Yeah, it's as you said, it's power creep as well.
Yeah.
Things are creeping in power more and more, but you're getting this bigger gap between what was old that's not been touched, and it's slowly going like
Yeah, exactly.
bigger and bigger. And I don't know if there is plans for it to change or for it to be fixed. But yeah, there's a lack of identity in some of the old frames. I think is the thing.
I'm really curious if anyone's watching this on like their second monitor or they're listening to this on their phone and they've looked at the video and they've seen that we've changed outfits and they've gone, wait, what the fuck? What's happened?
This is actually day 2. We've been speaking for that long that we've went to sleep, came back.
The flag is back on the wall, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we've been sitting here talking. Like we've almost been here for about 3 hours on this call, which
Yeah.
is absolutely wild.
But I tell you what, though, it's not going to require that much editing because it's not been like, oh yeah, cut that. You know, it's like
Yeah, the only thing was that Hildren bit that I spoke about, but that was purely because I didn't want to obviously broadcast what could be a possible bug.
yeah.
But yeah, this has genuinely been fantastic. I don't know if we have anything else you want to cover because I've got all the time in the world to keep talking.
I mean, we need to talk about your community shoutouts if you'd love to.
Okay.
Talk to us about some
right.
creators, yeah.
So obviously we touched on my stream earlier on, and since I started streaming, I've been completely blessed by the whole Warframe community. As I said, I was in Coach's stream to start off with. He used to abduct me and to Cascades because obviously I played years ago, so all my relics were like Necros, Banshee, Loki, all these good things, and I was like, oh. And at the time I just never thought about it, and half the time I was running these unradianted, anything like that, and I was like, I've just rinsed some of the best relics in the game. But yeah, people like Coach, Alpine's raided into me. I've had let me just pull up Twitch quickly just so I can try and get like a quick view of like everyone who I've like. So there's.
And just to clarify, I will cut the Hildren bit.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Cool.
I obviously don't want anything to be said about it. It was just more like I didn't know if you were aware that was a thing, and I just wanted like your opinion while we were like on the subject of frames maybe being slightly overpowered, etc. So like people like Lucian Plays All Day is obviously a Warframe content creator that's just randomly raided into me. Froggy Amy, Alpine. We've got people like Maria, I said. We've got my friend Spara. I've got Catholic, Vanilla Allbeans, sorry. Who's just a like genuinely brand new streamer that me and Kath I kind of know through Kath. My friend Lamp J-Chan was in my channel the other day, and I was like, I felt like I was sitting with a superstar.
Amprov?
Queen Bee. I don't think I've met Amprov.
Oh really?
I might have. Wait, I think I have. Let me just check.
Amprov sometimes does the rounds with the NPC guys.
I do follow Amprov, but I don't know if they've raided into me. They possibly. I think no. Wait, they have. But like even like all these people, like I've got, so like there's Vanilla Beans, there's my friend Sparra, my friend Tom called Cadmot. I've got Confused Alucardia, who's somebody who's me and her have gotten on the Guys on Fire.
Yeah.
There's Brooke Amy, Maria Rami, Critical Bait, do you know Critical Kenny?
Yeah.
Warframe's best worker. That man is an icon. Me and him. So there's a funny story about this. Obviously I used to hang about and coach a stream a lot. I still do. And he used to raid and coach a lot. And Kenny in the UK, we spelled Kenny Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny in America is Kenney.
Oh, weird.
So it's yeah. So basically, I used before. Remember I said about my computer.
Yeah.
I could never have anything open, so I just typed in like /raid Critical Kenny, and I didn't spell it right. So I then went into like manually into Kenny's chat, being like, "Wait, did that raid not work?" He was like, "No, what raid?" And I'm like, "I've literally just tried to raid you with 70 people," and so that became like this big running joke between me and Kenny, and like I ended up sitting in the stream for hours speaking away to him. We've got Catholic, Poach, Hot Ice, MBK. There's so much people in this community that I'd like to give a big shout out to, and I know I've missed people there. I know I have.
Yeah.
I'll send you links to everybody, and if I have missed anyone here, like nothing's like people I've never even met just raid in, and like when I was partner pushing, we're like, oh, we want to help you push and stuff, and it's like I've just got it. It fills you with so much love, like especially being someone who's very new to coming back into this game, and as same as like coach, like we've blown up very quickly, and we've grafted. Like there's no word about it. Like as I said about the subathon I did, that was the most wild thing I ever done. I didn't have the like I misjudged it. I should have capped it. I should have done all these other things. But for 30 days I streamed 10 hours a day for people, and people loved it. I met people from all over the world. Weekends I was doing sometimes 16-hour streams, and I don't like when I first started streaming Warframe, I think I had 250 followers. This was when I'd been like 220 the week before, and I did a 24-hour stream to 6 people. And then from there it just exploded, like, but it wasn't just me, it was the support that I had from people in my chat, people in the Warframe community in general. Oh, another one, Emernix as well, is fantastic. There's so much people that I can't even think. Do you know what I mean? Like I could go through my whole list of people here that I follow that are just insane. Like Holly Ahi, like even you popping into my chat for the first time was an amazing experience. And like Rita Vision, Vezerin, like there's so much talented content creators out there. And Claude, Mary Bean, like I remember when I was streaming one day and Claude popped in, and it was like that was the first person I'd ever seen a partner pop in, and I was like, oh my god, you're famous. And it's like it's so mind blowing to think that people are in this game, in this community, just want to come and support each other. Like I know there's some toxicity go on with some things and things like that, but again, none of that's my beef, and I keep myself away from anything. But overall, the whole like from coming from a different game to this, and like I didn't jump ship for anything. I jumped ship because I didn't enjoy that game anymore. I didn't jump for numbers. I didn't jump for anything because I jumped because I enjoy playing games, and things panned out. Like I've never been part of like a community of games where people will actively support each other. You go in people's streams, like as we said earlier on, and people will be like, oh my god, Chile, and then people will say, oh my god, Denz, you get shout outs, you speak away to people and everything like that, and it's like it's so weird because you feel like an internet famous. And it doesn't help that we're now sitting here with glasses on, like like, you know, you're like Warframe famous, but it's like I've never been like a numbers person, but like people have said like, have you ever checked your Twitch metrics? And I'm like, no, because and when you look at that, it's all numbers. But see, when you see that your stream's actually doing quite well, it's like when you look at how much minutes people's watched a month and stuff like that, and it's like it's mind blowing that people would spend their night or their evening sitting in your chat chatting away to you, and things like that. But it's all thanks to this stream that I do. Is not me. It's every single person that's ever supported that stream.
Yeah.
I could give you, as I said, I could give you a scroll this long with every single person I want to thank,
Yeah.
and it's one person that's followed. Maybe they've been there 15 minutes and stayed and came back day after day. Somebody who's followed today and is going to come back tomorrow, and so forth. I'm not the stream, they are. The stream is only there because, like, I'm not saying I'm only streaming because there's people there. I mean, like, the stream is them. Me being on stream and me feeling comfortable and expressing myself and my authentic self, etc., is all because they make me feel that way. All the vibes, all the things that go on in that stream is them.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've cried on stream just purely from like people giving me like subs or people just saying like we love it here. Like there's a lot of female creators who raid into me, right? And obviously I don't look fit the stereotypical gay man, right? And like I dress like this, like I look like a UK chav, right? Do you know what I mean? Like this is exactly what you see by that guy that's like shouting like homophobic abuse across the street at someone. Do you know what I mean? Like it's to look at that is that way, and the fact that they trust me with their communities and everything like that, just do you know what I mean? They all know me or they've heard of me, like word of mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel unreal. Do you know what I mean? That people trust you to bring the people that watch them daily into your channel. Some of them might not stay. Some of them might stay and keep coming back when their friends not streaming. But I just can't thank everyone enough.
Yeah. It's like when I did my first, because I used to just do YouTube, right? And then like Senator Dongo himself DM'd me and said like you should stream. Like you're so funny. Like you're in chat all day. Like you're a good laugh. You should stream. And then I did an inaugural stream where I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. You know, like I was really apprehensive. I just kind of wanted to do my edited content because, you know, I yap a lot and sometimes I say stupid shit and I'm like, I can't.
Well, we've been here for 3 hours, Chile. Almost 3 hours.
But like I did my inaugural stream and Destroyer raided into me, Coach raided into me, and Dongo raided into me in one night. And I kid you not, on camera, I went bright red. I was like a fucking like pomegranate. And people were like, oh my god, he's gonna cry. And I'm like, I am, because there's like 400 people here. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's the thing is, it's like, even seeing people like MBK Destroyer before I knew who he was, mate, that man's sensational. Like, another person I never said, like, again.
He's next up on the interview list, by the way. He's...
Oh,
get him on,
he's
so bad.
Get ready for mayhem. That man is wild. But like, it's just remember from seeing his name all over like Warframe, into then him getting raided into my chat one day, speaking away to him, raiding into him raiding into me. Like, there's a funny story about like Catholic that I mentioned. One weekend she raided into me, right? Then she booted up again in the morning, but I was still going, right? And then by the time I went again, she was finishing. So we literally just had this group of like 100 people just going like this.
Yeah.
And she raided into me, I raided into her, she raided into me, and then I raided, like, then that was it. And it was like, we had this like train that we took this people on for like a whole 2 days of just me and her back to back streaming, and it was insane. Like, I think Warframe is the best game I've ever gotten into, but is it the game or is it the people behind it? Is it DE with the way that they care about the fans? Is it the way that they care about the game? They play the game. The dev shorts, they've got the prime times, you've got the dev streams. Like, I've never physically seen a game that tells everyone so much about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, they seem so involved with it, and it's their baby, but also the way that they've created this very diverse and accepting community that I never came across VTubers before, and I was always a bit apprehensive because like I struggle to kind of like, we can see each other here, so I can read your emotions and I can feel that, and you can vibe, we can see when each other's speaking, and it's the easiest thing that way. But when somebody's a VTube model, I find it a bit more difficult, like, because I don't really know. Do you know what I mean? How they like, like how, because you can't see them, and that's cool. It's. But again, like, I've never came across that until I started playing Warframe. Like, maybe there was some in World of Warcraft and stuff, but it seems to be such a diverse group of streamers here. But everyone that I've met personally seem to have got each other's back, and everyone will help each other out no matter what they want. Like, or if anyone's partner pushing, you'll see people raiding into them, pushing their numbers up, etc. And it's wholesome as wholesome as fuck. Um,
And I genuinely adore the family we've made here at Next Play Collective as well.
Mate, Friday night, apart from when, like, Berserk, I was like, you're dead to me. Like, because, like, but the thing is, right, I was so adamant that it was Coach, because we were all together. And then I was like, see if Berserk never reported that body. Like, he could have got away with that, because I was going to say it was Coach. But he came in all guns blazing, and I'm like, nah, it's fucking you dickhead. And... But, like, I was so apprehensive about that night because, fair enough, we felt like I spoke to Dongo, Alpine, and like some of the others. Like, I didn't know many of the others, but just through like just on stream. But hanging out is a totally different way because you're all playing a game. And to be honest, Among Us can be quite a high intensity game, like throwing things out. And do you know what I mean? And just the way that me and you bonded instantly through that game, I'm like, we're together, we're together.
It's us now. It's us versus the world.
Yeah. And like it was such like genuinely it feels so good to be part of a community like this, and like an extended community of these very talented streamers, and like I genuinely can't wait to see what the next steps are for everyone. I can't wait to see hopefully Coach, Dongo, Alpine, everyone kind of maybe getting some more recognition from actual Warframe itself. Like, just, do you know one thing, sorry, like I know we're getting probably we're far past the end, but why is Warframe, right, do you know when there's drops on, why as streamers can we not also give drops? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's because they're like super high value. Like Warframe's drops tend to be like Tau Forged Archon shards and stuff. And, like,
yeah, and I get that. But I mean, like, in general, like, surely people that are also streaming your game, right?
I mean, they do it with the Tenno, like the Warframe after parties. I know they feature a couple of creators, or they do like the Tenno Emission like streams as well.
I just think, like, because most of us, like, I see every time there's a big dev stream, all of us are co-streaming that, and we're reacting with our chat and stuff.
Yeah.
It would be nice if, I think, there was some sort of, like, they were like, oh, do you know what, you guys, like, here's, like, show the drops in your channel as well, and makes, like, keep it a bit more diverse, because, like, everyone's numbers plummet, and it's, like, again, it's not a numbers game, but, like, we are also kind of sitting watching this, and people ask us questions because nobody gets questions answered on the Warframe stream, so it's like we're that in-between level where people expect us to have answers, and we don't a lot of the time, but it's nice to kind of have a face that can kind of speak away to you and stuff. I think that's one big flaw that I wish they would maybe change, is maybe even like once a month have like drops on all streamers and stuff like that. Like, even if it was just floofs or it was just something small, it'd be I think it'd be a really good boost for like the whole Warframe streaming community, and I think it would really push people into going to other streams and things like that, and it would drive up engagement across the whole thing, because the thing, you look at Warframe's actual numbers of viewers and it's like 3 to 5k, right?
Yeah.
When prime time comes on or something like that, it's at 40k.
Yeah.
So where does these 35,000 people go after that? You know?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
There's such a big drop off.
I definitely feel like if they had drops, it might even be like the you know, like the old Iridos or like the Verve skins from back in the day or something like that.
Like, just random little things that they could have on once a month, once every 2 weeks, on like certain hours between a Friday or a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Like, or even if it was just like one drop across 2 weeks. Like I do always find it a bit weird that how they can have 40, 50,000 people in there. Where they all go after, like, surely you'd be like, oh, let's go and check out some other streams, because that's what I would do. But I think maybe like giving back to a lot of the people who are streaming Twitch, like Warframe a lot, on Twitch. I think it would be nice for DE to kind of just be like, do you know what, you guys are all doing a really good job. Like, here's a give back once a month. Or like, even if there was like some sort of like, oh, you've clocked so much hours of Warframe this month, here's like a DE code for plat for your community. Like, just, do you know what I mean? Like a 50 plat code or something like that. Just because 50 plat on DE you can't spend anywhere else anyway, but it would be nice if like it was maybe just like, oh hi, you've reached so much followers, we really appreciate you. Like, do you know, like an affiliate program with DE?
Yeah.
Like, nobody needs to be like Warframe content creators, like, because that is the big step that I think everyone would love to get to. Like, I never thought it would be possible, but like now you're looking at it and I'm like, that could be a step if I can get this content creation thing off the road and start digging my heels in. But I think it would be nice just to get a bit more acknowledgement from DE on just how well streams are going for people and how much it's driving the game up a lot, I think, generally.
It's a lot of free advertising, for sure.
Yeah.
And there are people like me and you, and like most of the people in like NPC and like Endymion and all that lot, who have made like a career playing Warframe, you know, which is crazy.
Yeah. And it's so wholesome, and I don't expect it to happen, but I just think it would be one good thing just to give back to the people who are genuinely playing. Like, I know we get all get money from Twitch and stuff,
Yeah.
but maybe if it, like, just a little recognition from DE, I think would go a long way to everyone's streams. Like,
yeah, or even just like a community like a credit booster for like everyone in chat at a particular time or something.
Yeah, like just little giveaways or something like that we could all just not even giveaways, drops, just like a little drop we could have once every 2 weeks, and I think that would go a long way in like just helping people on Twitch that are actively playing this game, actively doing work for the company and stuff. But yeah, I think that's probably one thing that I would like to see changed from everything.
Yeah. And just to wrap everything up today,
yes,
what is one thing about Warframe that you think is complete, like you do not see anywhere else in like gaming or streaming or content creation?
I could do more than one. Community.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, keep going. Honestly,
first one would be community.
Yeah.
2 would be the passion that the devs have for the game.
Yeah.
3 would be the variety of gameplay styles, the variety of build styles. I know we've said that builds can very fluctuate with the same mods and stuff, but there is also like so much different paths you can take, so much different ways you can build, and it's insane. Like, the game is so diverse, it's fast paced, it's always changing. There's also nothing like cascades.
Yeah.
As much as I say it, like, cascades are they're my comfort place. Until I'm rolling for 45 minutes to get a 445 or a 453 and things like that. Like, the game is more than just the game. The game is the community and the streamer community that's behind it.
Yeah.
People are so helpful. And genuinely, I've made friends for life through this game across all the whole world. Well, people that I hope are going to be my friends for life across the whole world. Do you know what I mean? Like, I owe this game genuinely, not like my life, but I owe it my sanity lately. It's been my comfort zone.
Yeah.
My stream's been my place of my safety, and that's all came from playing a game, picking up a game and just playing, and it's became more than a game to me. It's became more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people can say that genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, meeting you has been great.
Yeah.
Chatting like this for 3 hours. I'm just looking at us with these glasses on, thinking, what the fuck are you talking about this all the time?
But it's like I can totally agree though. Like, Warframe being like a place of comfort. I a few years ago, I quit a job that was like, I used to work in a hotel, and it was a really toxic work environment, and it genuinely, like, the work environment was so bad that I quit on the spot, and I didn't work a real job for like 2 weeks because I was just like, I didn't want to get
just mentally drained. Yeah.
I didn't want to get out of bed, and like Warframe was like literally like, obviously I've got like my husband and stuff, but like Warframe was like, I got out of bed to like play Warframe, you know. And it sounds like, I'm sure that there's a lot of people who might be watching this episode and think, they hear that and they go, oh, that's like really lazy. Oh, of course he gets out of bed to play video games. But like, when you're like in the pit You just need something that is reliable and consistent and is there.
Oh, I went through my nana was terminally ill with dementia, and that was all happening through my subathon.
Yeah.
Certain days, pardon me, I had to errand early. Certain days, I was like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go. I was like, my nana's been rushed back into hospital,
Yeah.
things like that. The messages I used to come back to, people saying, don't stream tomorrow, like take some time off, be with your family, and I'm like, nah, I'm doing this because this is. Even when my nana died, I think after the funeral, I came on stream.
Yeah.
This is like my family. All these people, like all those people I mentioned, are people I would do anything for. Probably glad I've got these glasses on because I'm getting rather emotional again. But it's even having this chat with you, having the opportunity to do this. It's life changing. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't care if 10 people watch this or 7 million people watch this. Sitting down speaking to someone like yourself, who we find out we're both kind of from the same. Obviously, we're both from Britain. Having such similar mindsets on the game. This chat's been unreal. I was so nervous at the start. I told you that, and we're now past 3 hours, and it's like, I know you were like, oh yeah, we usually go for like an hour, and I'm like, this is the fucking Lord of the Rings extended cut of two men discussing a game, like, and yeah, it's been so wholesome. Like I've had people in my chat messaging me every day, being like, your stream makes me happy. Your stream makes me feel so wholesome. I feel so accepted here, and it's like. I always message them back like I'm so thankful you're there. Like thanks for coming. People are like, why are you thanking us? And I'm like, because I'm thankful you're there. Like I say it like at least 7, 6. Oh my god! I almost said it. I almost said it.
2 episodes in a row
like,
that someone has said 6, 7.
No, I said 7, 6.
No, but you thought it. It was there. We all knew it.
No, I said I almost said it. I said 7, 6, but I didn't. I almost said it, and I was like, oh wait, I didn't realize that I almost said it. You said it. You're at fault, and I'm not taking that one. But yeah, like people like come to me and they speak about my. Like, I'm open up to them. Do you know what I mean? Like it's yeah. I can't thank everyone who comes to my streams. That's helped push me. Coach for the recommendation here. Like. Every single person I've met along this journey. Oh, I want to say one final word. It was I actually thought about stopping streaming because I was streaming to nobody. I met this guy from Ireland called Aiden Plays. And they came into my stream, him and Nightfire, and they were like, "You should just keep going. Like you're really good at this." And then within a month, I blew up. I met them through Warframe, played with them all that night, and yeah. I wouldn't still be doing it if they didn't push me to start off with. Like, like, as I say, like I could thank every single person that pops into my stream, but yeah, I could just. I told you I have a fucking scroll of this. Like the Bible takes 7 years. The people that I want to thank takes about 15 years.
Nah, it's been a pleasure having you on, and. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that after I stop recording, we're going to continue chatting, like, long into the edit, but, like...
Oh, yeah.
This has been, like, genuinely... Like, this is, for one, I can already tell this is going to be the longest episode of Warframe Academy I've ever put out, but, like...
Wait, you could put out in fucking 3 episodes at this rate.
I got it. It's not even worth it. I don't get money on YouTube.
But, yeah, I genuinely can't thank you enough. For this opportunity, for asking me, for even just like I'm a geek, like a geek at heart. I'm a min-maxer. I min-max every game I play. But yeah, like things like this I've never had the opportunity to do. So the idea of sitting here was terrifying. Especially with somebody who's so very new to this game, even though I've had an account for a long time. Being asked my opinions on things, being like, well, World on Fire is what I want back. Like. I still try and keep up to date and find out, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a geek. I'm going to go in, research builds. I'm going to test builds, simulacrum. Could spend hours in there just changing one mod, being like, this hits 0.1% less. Like, but yeah, I can't thank you enough for the opportunity, Chile, and I genuinely hope we do get to play some proper games. Absolutely. And actually just maybe hang out one night, playing some Warframe, collab streaming, just anything. I would genuinely love to hang out with you. I think you're a great man.
It's been a pleasure having you, and honestly, the honour to have you here has been all mine. Thank you so much for being here, Denz. Where can
Thank
they
you so
find
much,
you?
man.
Where can they find you on Twitch?
Uh, you can find me on Twitch at DENZ_93. That's Denz93 for you. But I will be doing YouTube and stuff shortly, which all my links will be able over on my YouTube. I just need to stop streaming for one day to finally get that shit done.
It's been amazing having you, Denz. Thank you so much. And thank
You
you
too,
so much
brother.
to the
Thank you
viewers.
so much.
Thank you so much to the viewers who have
Goodbye.
made it this far. Goodbye.